All right, welcome to Rivals 2 Top 32 winners. I am Anti. I'm joined today by Dawson.
Howdy.
All right, and it has been a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I mean, if you were tuning into the stream for just a little bit ago, I was there on Rivals 1 Top 8, but, you know, here we go. Different strokes, different folks, different game.
Different game. The sequel, the second coming of Rivals.
Yeah, I mean...
we do have Jesus in the building, technically.
I mean, I don't know if y'all have seen him around, but, I mean, if you're here at Heatwave, you would be able to see that we have Jesus, my goat, walking around the venue. Quite literally Jesus walking around the venue.
Yep. But we will be having our Rivals 2 Top 32, as already mentioned, today. A lot of really good players. So, yeah, you can see we've got Cake Assault, Doc's my boy. Shout out to Chris. Cheesy versus Elkies. Elkies, my goat. Also Cheesy, my goat. Dang it, there's so many people to root for. Because we got
too many people
Y. Let's see. Oh, Nardwar made it with Bunthers. Nice. And ZB Stroder. I've seen a lot of Rano. Squanto again, Juno. And Switch and Bad. But what we will have first up on stream in just a moment here is Omar versus MSB. So I'm assuming Omar's probably going to pull out the Loxodon. I know he has a bunch of characters that he's pretty nasty with, but I would assume he's still going to be keeping on the Loxodon for now. MSB, tried and true, always playing Crag.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Olympia's not in this game, so there's
game,
really no other character for
him
him to swap to. I know MSB did have a clearance stint a long time back, but it's really just, he's the man who taught Crag how to fly, and that is always going to be his mantle. That's always going to be his baby. That's always going to be his character. Right?
But then, as you said, he also has the Olympia, who's also the other Earth character who can fly. So, you know, like, he seems to have a theme.
Yeah, you know, really trying to play an air character, but never actually committing to playing air.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
right?
I want to still, like, feel at home on the ground, but I'm going to be flying at you.
Yeah, in the meantime, for anyone in chat who was able to tune into Rivals Onset, if you did see Omar, we were saying, yeah, MSB's the one who taught Crag how to fly. Omar taught you that elephants can, in fact, jump, and dear Lord, you don't have to be Dumbo to fly on the elephant.
You don't. You just have to have 3 stacks, and then you go zooming with this character.
I don't know. Watching Omar, you don't even need 3 stacks.
You don't even need 3? Yeah,
Man just finds so many ways to stay aerial just forever, and just has so many ways to mix you up with that Loxodon. But regardless of whether or not it is going to be the Loxodon or the Zetterburn, I'm pretty sure we're going to be bound for a very fun set.
Yeah, no, this is going to be a treat. We're either going to see MSB do something sick nasty with Crag and just like, because I know he's been fighting against ZB a lot too, so he's been trying to learn the setups for the cargo throw, because there are some pretty nasty setups that Crag has in this game.
Oh yeah.
We'll also see if he does the Ion combo, the down B into Dare off screen, or off stage, just killing it like 40. Basically an Olympia combo if you think about it. And then, yeah, otherwise we're just going to see the explosive punish from Omar, no matter what character he picks. So
yeah, I mean,
it'll be a fun set.
One of the fun things about this game is just seeing so many people just show off exactly what they can do, right?
Yeah.
It's a different game, it's a different engine, it's a different way to just look at everything, especially when playing around with a different form of rock, paper, scissors. But in the end, we're just going to have to see who actually does come out on top between these two.
It's interesting, too, that
Omar and Squano just exchanged a few words here.
Oh, yeah? It's interesting, too, that you're talking about the fact that, like, you know, seeing how everybody's approaching this new game, like, new engine, same characters, but different approaches to them. I think the game is at a pretty fun spot right now. Okay, we are going to see the Loxodon.
Yeah.
In that I have heard mains of every character complain about every other character. So you know the game is in an excellent place right now overall.
Yeah, but right now we're seeing that MSB and Omar are both in good positions. They're just trading damage for damage here. Saibi doing quite a lot of damage there.
Yeah, but okay, starting an edge guard here by Loxodon. Oh, okay, there's the flying elephant that you talked about.
Yeah, I mean, can we really even call this one an elephant? Look at that Abyss Loxodon.
He's an Eldritch God. Oh my god. Excuse me? You floor hugged and switched sides?
Yeah, I mean, getting that once attack, but all right, what's one of the big things here, right? If you're holding onto the ledge already, you cannot actually create the pillar. But in the end,
break down.
Omar getting this edge guard going.
Let's go down B into, what was that, forward air?
Yeah, that was that sweet spot fair to kill Crag directly off the side, and a big parry to start things off.
A lingering hit, just keeping him a little bit in disadvantage there, despite missing the strong hit.
All right, and another beautiful parry. That's how you know this is a Rivals player, baby.
Yeah, well, and one that's adjusted to Rivals too, right? You know, the more startup for parry. The Crag Zone is a little bit harder to play around, right? Because Rivals 1, you have that perfect sweet spot of ready to parry spikes, ready to deal with rock, but with the extra startup now on parry, it's a little bit harder to get through. Oh, yeah, there's the Lox killer. That wall, it's terrible to deal with as Loxodon, because your side B doesn't break it. So
yeah, I mean, your side B doesn't break it, but like your no charge consume will also break it. So there's honestly a few different ways how to deal with it. Yeah. But in the end, MSB at least evening out the stocks, just needs to find some way how to get back into control.
Okay, he's starting something. Oh, see, going for those command grab setups.
Yeah, exactly what you were talking about, Dawson. But right now, Omar's just unrelenting.
Neutral special off the top, let's go.
Yeah, like we said, always finds a way to put himself in the right position at the right time, and MSB doesn't seem to have adjusted nearly as well.
Yeah, but just something simple, spikes into fair, you know, just, you recognize, hey, he's at kill percent, I just need to find something, don't want to give him too much extra credit.
Yeah, I mean, MSB spent the last couple hours watching Rivals 1, so the Crag may be influenced a little bit by that. Omar, on the other hand, just going straight ham.
Oh, tried to get the spike reset, didn't quite hit it. Okay, here we go. You know what? We're back at what he wanted. Spike on top flat. Let me try again.
Yeah, but the meatball doing so much work. I mean, isn't it? I mean, I guess it's a meatball still. Oh, Lord.
The bear.
Might be debating whether or not meatballs are involved, but who cares when you still simply have an axe to take the entire stock.
Yeah. No, those meatballs are going to be really helpful in this matchup, too. Because
I guess an eyeball's a meatball.
It's, yeah, like a Halloween-themed, I suppose. In a kind of morbid sort of way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's made of meat.
Flesh orb.
All right, but you know, either way, Aramata, interesting choice here. I mean, so much of Loxodon is, you know, having control off, you know, in the air, but no more wall jumps available here.
No. Ooh. A bit of a
teabag as well.
Misinput. He's just preemptively crouch canceling. It's not disrespect, he's practicing.
True, true, true.
Did you know that the CPU will do that sometimes?
Oh, yeah.
When you're fighting it, it'll just like start going crouch, crouch, crouch in the corner.
Oh, yeah, CPUs are kind of messed up in this game sometimes, but oh my god, this combo's kind of messed. All right, back here to send MSB off stage. All right, Eyeball not going to be able to take out the pillar. MSB actually going to be able to take the pillar out on his lonesome. And Omar now about to get taken out.
Yeah, MSB's getting something started with these rocks. Oh, wait, reversal by Omar. Yeah, Omar willing to just sit right there by ledge, right? Just all that control that Loxodon has by setting up those meatballs. Really kind of hard for Crag to get back safely.
And Omar right now trying to get back to stage here, just opts to tourney winner directly over the rock.
You know, whatever works, whatever gets you there. If Crag's not there to punish you, then why not?
All right, beautiful parry from MSB, but Omar still not going to... Wow, wait, hold on. Went down to the soft spot?
I mean, I guess if you're that close to the blast zone, it doesn't really matter, huh?
Yeah, welcome to Aramata.
Yep. Welcome to Flying Crag. I love these meatball setups by Omar. He's figured out exactly what hitboxes he needs to launch the meatball at exactly the angle he wants.
Yeah, but right now...
Oh, nice. You hate to see it.
I mean, MSB decided to go straight to the Aramata and said, all right, you know what? We go twice.
Bit of a cheers.
A bit of a cheer.
Hydrated, folks.
I guess we got soda on one side and
I think water on the other. It takes two kinds.
I know that that's MSB's water because that was the water actually from the commentary desk.
Really?
Yeah. That because we had two cups here and one's gone, so I think that's his. Hyperborean Harbor. So we're going from the you don't get to wall jump stage to the you get to wall jump stage.
So does Omar historically really like this stage? Because it's his counter pick.
I don't know if Omar really likes this stage per se. I don't think he actually picked it at Rivals onset. But it's definitely a solid Loxodon stage.
Let's see, I would have thought the recessed walls would make it a little bit tougher for him, right? As opposed to Crag, if he just wants to camp on pillar underneath, really good for him. But okay, you know what? I stand corrected. He's already up a stock, only 23% to his name, so it's working out for Omar so far.
I mean, he has so many opportunities to tech chase on those side platforms, and at the same time, could side B through the, like, underneath the stage and shark through. There's just so many different options that Loxodon has here.
Yeah.
Like, look at this.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, there is the threat of the chain grab on a stage that doesn't have those platforms if you're Loxodon, but I suppose the tech chase into the regrab is just as strong.
Yeah, but right there, Omar off stage, not going to be going down just yet, though.
Meatball saving him. Tech chase?
Oh, wow. So that was actually a quick fastball from Omar, and a quick stock as well.
Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just that that tech chase near the platform.
Yeah, it's not just a tech chase. This is a very specific Loxodon tech where Omar is fast falling to hit the ground directly after the usage of the side B to be actionable super, super fast.
Right.
I think you're actionable as fast as frame 4.
Interesting. Yeah, no, Loxodon has some moves where he is surprisingly actionable quite quick. Down special being one of them, because I don't think Loxodon even incurs hit stop during that move. Like, the explosion just happens and he keeps flying.
Yeah, I mean, right now, the question is, what exactly is it that MSB can do to get back into the swing of things? I think he has to just get some kind of crazy command grab setup.
Yeah, but I don't know. Omar's kind of keeping him out pretty solid.
Yeah, but Omar, up throw. This is big.
Off the side? He flung that man.
Heavy, by the way.
Yeah, heavy. Allegedly. Could have fooled me.
Oh, man. Speaking of heavies, random thought. So, you know how Arcane in the first game, right?
Yes.
Is heavier off the side than he is off the top because of air friction. Air friction doesn't work that way in this game.
No.
Arcane simply shares weight with Crag off the side.
Interesting.
Because devs wanted to preserve that. But either way, that's neither here nor there. We're simply getting a Crag getting belted towards the side.
We're just telling the folks at home about a random fact about Arcane.
Yeah.
For all your labbing against Arcane. If you ever found, I can't kill this dog, that's why.
Yeah, kill him off the top.
Yeah.
Either way, MSB has taken 90%. All right, 90% and counting here.
You know what? Just let it rip. Just let that F strong rip.
Yeah,
probably
sometimes
flat drop fair. Who knows?
Yeah, sometimes you simply have to revert to Zeep smash.
Chop combos. Rock setups on deck.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. I guess he just delayed it too much. Saw MSB going for the ledge, but missed it. But ended up working out anyway.
Oh, and
just barely.
Beautiful dodge on that special getup.
This pan is flying.
All right, MSB now just looking
Rock's
to
coming in.
try to get as much damage in as possible.
Oh, tech chase with down strong. Love to see it. Wait, oh, okay. Does anyone know if we've gotten the achievement combo on this setup yet this weekend?
It is a dev build, so I don't think you can.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunate.
Dang it. He also only did 2 rocks anyway, but I'm curious to see if we would just see that.
Oh, Lord.
Here on screen.
All right, so MSB now going to be dropping down to 2 stocks, but that is
still does it.
Still a full stock lead.
Yep.
I'm going to be real with you. I have no idea who I favor to take this set. It has been so back and forth between these two. It's been all about those counter picks. And right now, Omar in a lot of trouble, and this one isn't even off of any super huge SDs.
Oh, nice. Sliding off stage, get back the ledge after that parry. Yeah, Omar, like, he could bring it back with his explosive punish, but already at 104%. Like, that's so much ground that he has to make back up.
Yeah, and I mean, some of these new break cancels coming on in just being so terrifying. And oh, just barely misses out on that tech punish. But Omar's still finding ways to fly.
He's still got 2 stacks on deck.
1 stack on deck.
Oh, 1 stack, yep.
Well, I mean, after that, up strong.
Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, these rocks. Oh, yeah, I think it's just dead. Go away.
Side B. All right, there we go.
There he goes. All right, 2-2. We got a game 5.
Got a game 5 already starting things off here. And I will say, right, one of the biggest complaints that I think a lot of people have had going into Rivals 2, barring, whether or not they enjoy Hurt Falling, is
I love
the
Hurt
game's
Falling.
just so much slower, right? We just don't have much ability to do things as quickly as we used to. And I will say there's a little bit of truth to that, right? The game's going to be a little bit slower because you have to play around the idea of shields, and whiff punishing isn't the only thing you can do.
Wave dashes have more end lag, right?
Yeah, but as you can see, when you actually know how to kill, turns out it's pretty dang solid.
Yeah. No, I mean, also, you're just talking about the speed of the game. Like, if we see Squanto or Y on stream anytime soon, you will see that their Ranos move just as fast, that seems like, as they did in Rivals 1. Like, there are some characters, and I feel like basically every character that's coming back from Rivals... Okay, you know what? Speaking of coming back to stage...
Yeah, speaking of speed...
didn't. Quick stocks. Is this melee?
Yeah, that was 15 seconds.
We just dead at 40.
Okay, Omar.
Chill.
All right, so now MSB on the back foot here, just also going to get lapped in percent here. Omar just once again taking command of the counter pick.
Yeah, no, I think having all this space to play around with is very useful. Just like you have a lot of time to set up your meatball setups. You have a lot of time to just react to Krag coming back.
Oh my god.
Oh, he wanted that setup.
Oh, lordy.
He just flies with you. We got 2 giant acrobats on stage right now.
Yeah, and Omar right now on the verge of 3-stocking MSB in game 5. Are we sure that this set was as close as we initially had thought?
I don't know.
Oh, beautiful tech. We're certainly Rivals 1 players out here.
Yep. We love playing against the wall. Spike.
Oh, baby.
You're out of here.
Speaking of Rivals 1 setups, there's the Jesse coming in crazy.
Yo, I love Jesse.
Oh, Lord. I love Jesse. I don't want to play against Jesse.
I have only had the fortune to play against him once when he came out to a local.
Oh, baby. Yeah, it's an experience, but right now, MSB experiencing the end of this axe. Eyeball coming in clutch here. Upstrong certainly coming in soon.
See the reset on ledge. Waiting it out. Oh, the explosion. Get out of here. Down strong tech chase. That's dead.
Beautiful on that jab lock.
He's only at 107. Never mind.
He is no longer at 107.
He is no longer at 107.
It just
Good
took
stuff to Omar.
Yeah, it just took that one little reset, that one little opportunity, and MSB getting juggled directly into death.
Yeah.
That was a game 5 set. That was fast as hell.
Yeah, no, that was incredibly fast. Look, the thing is, everyone wants to downplay Loxodon, right? It's like, this character's huge, he's floaty, so he dies off the top way sooner than you think he is because he's a heavy. His punish game is terrifying. If this character hits you, you explode. Look at that set.
Yeah,
Tell me that this character cannot do saucy things.
I know a lot of
He's
people.
so good.
I know a lot of people who have complained things like, "Oh man, Loxodon sucks. He's big. He's like gets combo fooded, and like he just can't kill." I'm just like, okay,
You're not getting creative enough.
hold on. No, he can kill.
He can absolutely
He can
kill.
totally kill. Is it easy to kill in the same way that some of the top tiers can kill, like Raster? No, but Raster is God. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, that's a different level.
We played Rivals 1. We know what we're gunning into. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
But all that being said.
All that being said. Good stuff to both players. MSB, still making it through loser side, right? Or what's that, losers?
That was winners. All of the sets that we have right now are going to be the winners top 32.
Okay.
Now, speaking of winners, we have NBAD versus Switch. No, NBAD just made top 8 for Rivals 1. I believe ended up getting 7th after losing to Vale in a 3-1 with the Ori. And I will say, right, so much of the time, right, you have a very, very good matchup for yourself in Rivals 1 where you say, all right, well, I'm just going to play Maple into the Eliana, right?
Right.
One of the best matchups in the game, right? And NBAD instead said, I'm playing Ori. I'm only playing Ori. I'm not playing the Maple in Rivals 1 because of how much Maple he plays in Rivals 2.
Okay, because see, I was about to ask. So I was not aware of who NBAD plays in Rivals 2. I have been talking to Switch, so I know that he, traditionally had been playing Maple. But I think at this point, he's mostly playing Zedder. I think he plays Zedder for every character except for Fleet. Right now, I think that's the only character he's playing Maple for. And even once he feels that his Zedder's coming along stronger, he might switch entirely over to Zedder.
Yeah, I mean,
that may be the way that ends up shaking out. But otherwise, it looks like we're going to have not a Ditto, but a Maple Zedderburn match today.
I mean, Zedder's messed up, right?
He is.
You gotta be super, super careful against that character. For those who aren't aware, I mean, you can always look back at some fun little commentary snippets from Dan Fernacey, the creator of the game, talking all about Zedder Consume. Remember, if your opponent is on fire and they get hit by a strong attack, it gives them 1.5 times knockback. It is quite strong, quite a bit of damage. I think it also applies on shield. Who cares about shield? Never mind.
Yeah, speaking of damage, we're already at 46-4. Just a clean little conversion from Zedderburn. Oh, tried for the Shine Grab. Nice spot dodge by NBAD. Excellent weight off stage, too. You do not want to get clipped by the Zedderburn without your resources.
Yeah, and, we're making a point in Game 1 that both of those players were Rivals 1 players. This time, we have NBAD, a longtime Rivals 1 player. Switch did play some Rivals 1. He tells me that Ori is one of his favorite fighter characters of all time. But, not really his main game. Instead, a top-level Omega Strikers player. Also coming in from the P+ scene as well. Yeah. But okay, that's Forge Strong coming in from downtown.
Yeah. Funny you mentioned his Ori as well. He has also mentioned today, once he's done with Rivals 2, then he's going to actually go over and start playing some more Ori. He was feeling it. I think from watching NBAD set yesterday, he's like, wait, this character's sick. Like, I want to play this character again. But for now, he's on that Zedderburn.
Yeah, he is on that Zedderburn. He is all over NBAD. Oh my god. NBAD just not having a good time. Turns out Switch is pretty dang good at this game.
He is quite good at this game.
Yeah, but right now, one forward air sweet spot, putting NBAD off stage and in the blender.
It's that invincible ledge refresh. Oh. Okay, no, not going to get the reversal by NBAD.
Yeah, not quite. And NBAD just not really getting a chance to play this game. Just trading for damage here and there, but not finding the reads needed.
Yeah, but I mean, he is doing a good job of DAing away from these fire setups, because there's been a couple of bears that seem like it's about to be lights out, but DI off stage, live off that. Oh, kind of far. Yo, we make it back. I love refreshing wall jump when you hit your opponent.
Yeah, and so does NBAD. I mean, there's not a player on the planet more willing to SD for that dunk, but I mean, now he doesn't even have to do that.
Risk it for the biscuit, like every time. You got a style.
Yeah, I mean, we say style. You say style. We say, man, screw you, NBAD. Another double dunk.
Oh, but so far that consume forward throw going to take that second stock. Switch. Oh, Dare coming out. Dare Shine. I love Dare Shine. Dare Shine.
Oh, Dare Shine grab. Oh my god, never mind. We got the full roulette wheel of options here.
Yeah, we will see if NBAD will start adapting to that, considering that Shine is one of those moves that you can floor hug without needing to do a hard press down input. If you're just holding down, Shine will always get floor hugged in this game. So it makes it a bit of a mix-up, right? Of if he goes for the Shine, there is some pretty easy counterplay there, but you got to be ready for it, because otherwise, like you said, you have a myriad of options that Zedderburn can just throw at you. So the Shine may not be what happens, and then you'll get clipped by whatever the other hit is.
Yeah, in the meantime, NBAD off stage looking for a double dunk. Oh my god.
He got the double dunk. He's going to make it back. No, too low.
God dang it, NBAD. Another double dunk.
Another double dunk.
Oh, man. Some things never change. If I wasn't on comms, I'd be screaming at him right now.
Just scream not into the mic.
True.
If it happens again.
Yeah, who knows, who knows. But either way, right now, so Dojo going in Switch's favor, right? Very, very solid game number 1 here. It's just so much control from Switch here. In the meantime, NBAD just going to a classic Rivals, stage counter pick here. It's like, all right, well, this is a very neutral stage. I have a lot of platforms. I have a lot of places where I'm very comfortable moving to. The question is Switch going to be as comfortable as NBAD?
Yeah, no, I mean, the other thing to think about with this stage is there's no perfectly flat stage, right? We have no more Abyss, no more FD, right? So this stage is one of the closest ones when you're in the center, that those platforms are too high up that you can get some pretty nasty conversions on basically a platformless setup, right? So either Maple will maybe be going for those tech chases, or Switch might go for those chain grabs against Maple. But so far, they're just not even opting for that. They're just fighting at the edge.
Yeah, it's just been so much fighting, but there we go. Wrap into down strong. Not going to be able to do much more than that, though. Another wrap, and up strong still not going to kill.
No,
we're sure that Zetter's a midweight.
That's just a big stage. Yeah, just spike him out of it.
All right, there we go.
I'm going to call it that down special.
All right, and NBAD also running away from that invincibility very, very effectively.
Right. I mean, fastest character in the game. You can just you can run that out.
I can't run from that one, though, but you can survive. Okay.
Told you, big stage.
Yeah, big stage. Those blast zones so far away here, but also one big thing to note, right? In this game, your fastfall speed actually does affect your survivability. So characters like Maple, characters like Zetter are able to survive off the top for a little bit longer than you might anticipate.
Right, you've got that gravity in addition to the weight, right? Weight is, I think, just how long you're in hit stun.
Exactly.
And then... Ooh. Yeah, up strong, gonna take it out. Yeah, lightweight character, that fastball speed is not gonna save you from dead or up strong. That move is incredibly strong.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much fastball speed you have to survive that one.
Maybe Endless with armor?
Maybe. But in the end, we got no Edelus here. We've got no more control for Switch here. It's just all looking NBAD. All right, Terry on deck, but not going to be able to do too much with it.
Oh, special? I wonder if you want to, No, I guess, I mean, hey, it's working.
Oh, it's hella working.
The mangle. Down there.
Oh, that should be a kill. Switch just going to town here.
I mean, honestly, we're even in percent. It's an even game.
Yeah, and it was looking so good for NBAD.
Fine. I mean, a single fair is just going to take this stock. There it is.
Speaking of which,
I told you.
Exactly what you called out here, but right now, NBAD needs to find a way how to get back into the swing of things. Down strong would absolutely do it. One down, back throw.
She'll grab out of that shine pressure.
All right. Battle to take Switch off stage and mind control the glorious equalizer.
Must have just lost his jump at some point there. Didn't react in time.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't actually see a jump animation, but NBAD now off stage looking for even more.
Yeah, NBAD is just, you know what? Hey, I'm going to take this momentum and I'm going to run with it.
Yeah, but shield there. And all of a sudden, NBAD in so much trouble in the blast
Double
zone.
mind control.
Oh my lord.
What the?
Now they say what goes around comes around.
Yes, but that was looking like NBAD's game. I wonder if he can, keep that momentum going, because it was unfortunate SD at the end there, but that was really looking like his game.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was looking very, very good for NBAD for quite a while. I honestly, if I'm NBAD, I'm running it back. All right, there we go.
Yeah. No, I mean, he seemed really comfortable on that stage. It seems the right call.
But right now, they're just looking to try to take the lead. But he's not going to be able to find it. Switch already getting all that adaptation in.
So just weighted ledge. Oh, Lily coming in clutch.
All right, and Switch right now just continually outputting damage, hit after hit after hit. I think a Shine up strong might honestly put NBAD in a terrible situation right now, but it's not exactly at kill percent quite yet.
No, not quite yet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just hold ledge.
Well, that's an option NBAD's not ready for. the whole ledge, as the Ledgehog actually hasn't really been utilized very much by Switch in this set so far.
No, I mean, he's usually just trying to refresh that invincibility just to contest Maple, because Maple has so many options that just throw out a hitbox while she's recovering that you really just want to make sure you don't get clipped. Especially a Zetter. You do not want to be offstage a Zetter.
Oh, wow, that didn't break shield.
I know, I thought he waited just a little bit too long, but I guess not. Just the right amount.
Yeah, Switch knows. He just simply has that sense for it. All right, but Tether up air, not going to get it.
Dash attack. Oh, he tethered above.
He tethered above and also didn't get the fair, so he couldn't even fast fall into it.
They're scrapping off stage looking for fairs.
Oh!
He coming in. He's only at 59%. This is easily able to turn the tides back in his favor. Okay, you know what? Maybe a little bit harder. 78 versus Aether. A little bit tougher.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a little bit rough to say the least here, but off stage against Aether is definitely where you don't want to be. Now Enbad looking for some tech chase resets. Lily on board, has the Watcher's Mark applied.
A fair from downtown, just gonna take it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, every single time that something interesting is about to happen, Switch comes in and says, all right, you know what? Let's put an end to this one. I've got my own style that I can bring to the table, and it's gonna be all me.
Oh, you know what? I think
commentator curse.
I was about to say, I think Enbad heard you. Right? Like, you know, the ledge is something that Enbad really hasn't utilized too much, and then of course takes the stock with it.
I mean, is that mid-set coaching coming into play?
I guess.
That's why the commentary booth is so close to the players.
Right. You know, I mean, it gives them both a chance, right?
Exactly.
They both get to hear the advice.
Yeah, but the up tilt from Switch, all of a sudden, I want to put Enbad in even a rougher position. Triple digits already on the Maple.
Yeah, being on fire, that's terrifying. That's going to take the set. Good stuff to Switch.
Yeah, usually when you're looking for a fire extinguisher, it is not at the hands of a lion hitting you with an uppercut to the face.
Yeah. Also, I mean, it's raining. How is she even on fire? Explain.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a temporary fire. Why do you think it only does like 5% before falling off?
True. Do you think, like, does Zetterburn need to keep his tail alight? Oh, I guess it's hair in this game. It's not like Rival.
Yeah, it's only every now and then.
Yeah.
Like, it's not always on fire.
But I was wondering if it's like, you know, like, remember like the really sad episode of
yeah. I think it was like, what, third episode?
Like third episode, yeah, when Ash gets his Charizard, right? Yeah. It's like you got this little guy, he's trying to keep it. It's like, oh, save him.
Poor Charmander.
He's stuck in the rain. Save him. God. Oh, it looks like I see Squanto hovering over by the setup. Are we going to see Rano?
Yeah, I mean, Squanto, hellish moves, if you've seen. Whether or not you've seen on Twitter, whether or not you've seen, you know, in online bracket. I simply had the pleasure of fighting Squanto in my winner's side set, and he sent me directly to losers. Did not pass go. It was just, it was a shellacking.
Yeah. Oh, but I see also Juna is sitting down as well, so we're going to see a second Loxodon. Her Loxodon is also incredibly strong, making it all the way on this winner's side for top 32. Now, something I wanted to mention about those Squanto's Rana, right? There are two types of Ranos who are addicted to back air. You've got Lucius's Rano, who just will use it at every possible moment and will just keep trying to rinse and repeat kill you with it. And he goes for the strong hit. Then you've got Squanto's back air, and he's addicted to the weak hit.
Oh, yeah.
He will fish for that near ledge as often as he can, praying you will DI in, and then you die to forward air.
Yeah, I mean,
he will go for it every time.
Squanto, I was talking to Squanto about, like, hey, you know, are you in dubs? Like, how are things going? And he was like, oh, yeah, you know, it's been good. I'm playing dubs with Cake. I was like, oh, yeah, you know, how's Rano in dubs? He's like, oh, it's busted, because in the first game, right, you know, Rano's really solid in dubs. He's got a lot of burst options. He has a lot of quick, fast kills. And in this game, everything just sends so much lower. So everything combos into up strong. It's the same way for singles, too. I'm just like, oh, that's terrifying.
No, it's also incredibly good, you know, mentioning that he was teaming with Cake, who has Fleet, right? And her moves are basically just designed to lock you in place, either in shield or just you're hitting a bunch of multi-hits and then you just kind of stay where you're at. And then it just lines up perfectly for Rano to come in and then do whatever he wants to you. He hit you with a fair, hit you with down tilt and up strong, just hit you with the raw up strong itself, grab you, whatever he wants.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see how he plays this single set against the Loxodon.
Yeah, I mean, everyone and their mom's playing on the Abyss skins because, I mean, you don't... When else do you have the opportunity to play an Abyss skin? You can only play it if you're a dev. But,
at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment, right? But in the end, Juno, not doing one of those things, instead saying, all right, you know what? What if I was just started cooking a little bit, right? You know, just play that Chef Loxo, have a good time, but...
We hit back here.
All right, you know, we tech those.
Yep. Yeah, see if Juno can get something started here.
Yeah, one thing I will say, right? Juno has said time and time again, I like Loxodon. He's a fun character. If I was really trying to win, I would not be playing Loxodon.
Well, you know, you've got to appreciate the players who are just playing their character because they really like them, right? Excuse me? That didn't even
yeah, so about the winning part. If this is who she's playing if she's not trying to win, what the hell is Juno playing if she is trying to win?
Yeah, I mean, well, Eliana, whenever she comes out, I guess.
I guess so. I mean, all that being said, right? Squano's still very much in this. No way!
Still takes you all the way.
I'm sorry for saying anything.
Yeah, you know what? Juno is cooking.
Juno is cooking, but so is Squanto. All of a sudden, one string and 40% immediately. Oh, wow. The empty hops as well.
Yeah, no, Rano's shield pressure is so incredibly terrifying. He's got 3 jabs that he can mix up into when he's going to tilt, when he's going to go for the grab. His fair and bear are both plus on block. His character is insanely strong against shield.
Yeah, but Weak back air not going to be able to connect into that because of the one big platform, but why is it so even?
Because they both got explosive punish games. It's how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, like, Squano died so fast twice in a row, and all of a sudden on the verge of just taking it anyway.
Yep, fielding the parry.
Yeah, I love that Squano is punishing all of these upbees with that parry, but Juno already has more options to just get right on past that parry regardless.
Okay, even percents.
What an ops attack.
Disadvantage. There, nope. It's the weak hit.
Oh, he's addicted to back air.
He's addicted to back air, dude. I'm telling you.
Back air?
Could have just done forward air, but no. He needs the bear first.
All right, and Juno has a few charges. Got to be a little careful against the Loxodon back throw, and all of a sudden, all right, full charge eruption on deck.
Oh, gets clipped by the fair. Oh god, these needles making it so hard for this elephant to get back. Nice tech against that fair.
All right,
yeah,
Juno right
resetting.
Now looking for the opportunity, and no!
Misses the double needle setup. Down strong. Gonna take it.
Yeah, that's a rough position to find yourself as Squanto.
Good stuff to Juno, you know, just capitalizing on, hey, my opponent made a mistake. I gotta run with this as soon as I have it.
Yeah, absolutely. But in the end, right, you take what you can get.
Yeah. So let's see, where are we gonna go? Game 2.
I mean, honestly, if I'm Squano, right, I'm looking for a stage with more platforms, more ways to mix up all of that movement.
Gonna see Hodojo maybe, or Godai. Oh no, he really likes Godai Delta, doesn't he?
I believe he does, but you know, at the very least, you don't want to just be.
Nope, we're going Jules now. All right. But yeah, this gives him that same platform that he can just move around with, because Rano's airspeed notoriously bad, but his platform movement incredibly good.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not just like Ethereal Forest where you only have the platform to work with every once in a while. It's a little bit the same way, but at the very least, it's a lot more static. You can play around it much more confidently.
Yeah.
And up he dive kick jump.
So far.
Oh my god.
Spike. That's gonna take it. Juno's only at 18%.
Yeah, and
Oh my
Juno
God.
once again showing off exactly why this Loxodon can do it. Oh my lord.
No, Omar first, and now Juno just showing that maybe the stage is incredibly good for Lox. Don't take him there.
Yeah, but gonna get eaten up by the tongue, but in the end, still not quite going down. Squano looking for these rinse repeat resets.
Oh yeah, that up air on shield is going to be pretty punishable. Okay, here we go. Starting something. Tech chasing. That platform movement is so tricky to pin down this frog.
Oh, the eruption!
There.
Oh my lord!
There. Yo, this elephant's cooking.
This elephant is cooking.
Look at the frog.
All right, but
Okay,
so is Squanto.
Frog fights back.
I gotta say, right? Every single time Squanto lands a hit, you just sit there and it's like, okay, this guy's obviously very good at the game.
Yes.
But every single time Juno lands a hit, you sit there and you're like, is Loxodon broken?
I'm telling you, his punish game is incredibly good.
Like, I honestly think that it's incredible watching these two players. And in one
that
direction,
phase.
right?
Yep.
You see a player's skill just completely showcased, and on the other direction, you see a player make a character look broken, which is a completely different set of skills.
Right.
Ooh,
Weak
baby.
hit into down strong. Again, he's addicted to weak hit bear. Like, it sets up into so many good things, especially at ledge, when you expect that your opponent is, you know, scared of that combo finisher, so you think they'll hold out. If they hold in on that back air, it's whatever you want. Back air to imagination.
Back air to imagination, indeed. And speaking of which, up strong.
Just do
it again. Oh my god, you got 2 charges. Why not use them?
Oh my god.
Juno on the verge of 3-0ing Squano here. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, back to Jules Vale. You know, I mean, Rano was moving here, so I mean, it's not that this isn't necessarily.
Yeah,
it's not that it's bad.
It's not the stage,
right? Yeah. It's just Juno's just a better player at the moment. But we'll see if Squanto can turn that back around.
Yeah, right now the big question is, right? You know, so Squano is able to land a lot of hits and do a decent amount of damage, but actually leading into a kill, it's really just been a matter of getting a very few specific confirms, right? It's not been the, oh, well, I take you off stage and I can always get the edge card. Juno, on the other hand, just finds kills wherever she wants.
Yeah. Gets the special pummel. Honestly, I think she's gotten the special pummel every time she's gone for it. Like, has Squanto even tried to break? Maybe it's just...
no, we've seen the break every now and then. It's just very rare for them to both actually go for it because, yeah, I mean, in the end, down strong, gonna do its job.
Yep.
But yeah, that's the edge guard that we need from Squano here. Like, that he needs in order to get right back into the set.
High platform tech chase.
Alright, and
Full on deck.
oh my god, and the single
Flipped
charge
it.
eruption?
Yeah, no, but the up B brings him back, brings Rano back.
Yeah, but the hit fall up air not quite going to be able to do too much more with that. You know, now in quite a bit of control. Back air, setting Squano on the screen. And this could be Squano's last winner side set. Stock. Sorry. All right.
Yeah,
Once again, here's these edge guards that are needed, and oh, it just barely whiffs out on that one.
Yeah.
Forward air, not going to connect.
Not quite there. Weak hit bear. I just need a strong hit aerial. Pretty much anything from Rano should kill at this point, especially if you're getting Juno to the ledge. Oh, hold on. Juno may not even give Squano that chance.
All right, and once again, Squano taking so much damage. Juno just doing so much work on the stock. I don't know what Squano needs to make it all the way back.
Oh yeah, she was waiting for something aggressive, but burns that magma. Oh, it reverse fair off the backstop, off the backboard.
Yeah, but now Squano has an opportunity to play the game here. 20% on the locks and count and rising.
So if he can just get some good conversions into an edge guard, he can even this back up. But Juno just been relentless. Oh, too low.
Yeah, just barely not in the right position there.
Unfortunate, but Squano is on the board. I mean, they're both cooking though, so I mean, I don't think there's really much momentum lost for either player.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what that Squano needed, right? But at the very least, right, Jules Vale was a pretty dang good stage pick for Squano.
Yep.
Hella DSR now.
Yes. No one can...
Oh, speaking of hella, it's hella back air time.
Back air's a ledge. It's his favorite button.
Yeah, and this is exactly what we were saying that Squano needed in those earlier games. Just that rinse, repeat edge guarding.
Oh, reverse up tilt. That's clean. Yeah, just hit you out there with the bear. Grab ledge. Oh, makes it back. Yeah, not gonna do it. Still, only 4% to this man's name.
Yeah, and I know that the last game was ended by an SD, but Squano just looking like a completely different player than this one.
Yeah, I think he's definitely he's feeling his combo game now. Gino just has not had a chance to open Squano back up.
All right, and you see the empty hops coming on in. You see the mental stack starting to be built up, and Juno on the verge of getting restocked here. Well, I mean, it may be a little bit early to call it, but it's just looking rough for the elephant.
Yeah, it's looking rough.
All right, wait. Up throw to start.
Something on deck. It's knockdown. Oh, tries for the side B. Continue the
yeah, and it wasn't just any side B. It was the one frame above the ground side B. So not going to be putting any sauce down there, but at the very least, still in a rough position.
Didn't have any resources after that down special.
All right, and once again, reverse back air, going to put the frog off stage.
Oh, over the bubble. Yeah,
all right, there we go.
Only 10%. So Juno's in basically as good of a position as she could be, given this stock count.
Yeah, I mean, what more could you really ask for after being down 2 stocks? The double! The spot dodge going to work out wonders for Juno, but all of a sudden Squano getting a little angry, getting right in there.
So trying to save those resources.
Ooh, all right, and Armstrong not gonna hit.
Just throw combos. Oh, in his own bubble. Parries it. Whoa, Rivals won. What the?
Yeah, but in the end. All right,
Oh,
here we go.
Why'd you go for 2?
Oh, wait, is that a kill?
No, not quite.
Right, and the dash attack just gonna be barely spaced away from Squano, just in so much control here. Juno, this was a hard counter pick.
Yeah, but it's feeling like Squano's. They're gonna take it.
Yeah, and that's the rinse repeat edge guarding we were looking for.
Yep.
Game number 5's galore.
Yep.
Every time we see a Locks on stream, it's always game 5. Right, but now that we have the final possible pick here, where is Juno gonna go? My first thought is Aramata, which I don't actually think is that good for Lockstomp, but I just think it's funny to see the elephant flying around.
Gotcha. See, I would think Aramata would be one you'd want to avoid, considering
oh yeah,
lack of walls, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's actually terrible for Lockstomp, but in the end, we're getting a very, very different stage here. Swarm Step Killers, as Squano not going to change things up from what we saw in game number 4.
The weak hit there. You know, it's working out. It's working out.
Man, and just like that, Squano just going straight to town, only taking 19% so far.
Oh, up air's on deck.
All right, and another jab into grab mix-up. And also, Juno's starting to get back into the swing of things.
Let's see. Okay, gets the bear. Ronald's got to recover. Oh, makes it back. Yeah, just get out of that shield pressure. It's not even worth contesting. Oh, nice tech by Squanto. Needle boost fares.
All right, another spot dodge coming in from Juno.
Oh my god, these
beautiful tech.
Wando. He ducks under. Gets the weak hit fair, so not quite gonna seal it.
Another weak hit bear.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's a
you got
kill.
no
Oh, wait.
Maybe not. Spoke too soon.
No.
Yeah,
That's
it.
Juno, you know, breathing in a little bit, saying, all right, you know what?
Get out of
got
here.
this. Get out of here. Get off my stage.
Get out of here. Forward throw. Over the bubble.
But yeah, Squano has had so much more control in these past few games. It's all started from one SD from Juno. And Squano on the verge of a reverse 3-0. All right, another hitfall up air.
Shield grab. You gonna see needle boost? Yep, there it is. I can feel it in my bones every time that's about to happen.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Not enough resources.
And
Squano takes it.
Squano taking it with the reverse 3-0 over Juno. I mean, if you watched the beginning of that set and told me that Squano was winning that, I mean, I'd probably believe you just because
Well,
you know,
yeah,
Squano's a very good player. But like at the same time, right? Juno was playing so well.
Yeah, no, she was looking incredible at the start of that set. And I think it was just, I guess it was that one SD that just started kind of turning the tables back towards Squanto. Because I think once he got the feel for his own punish game, then it was lights out for the Elephant. Yeah.
It was so much rougher for Juno the moment that Squano got the ball rolling than it was for Squano when Juno had the ball rolling.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I mean, you know, the meatball only rolls for one.
True. And Rano can eat it. He can side.
Yeah, he's got the tongue for it.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, I'm hungry.
Yeah, wrap up the entire chef, won't you?
Gross.
All right, but either way, we've got ZB and Schroeder coming on now.
Right. Yet another Rano, and we got Crag.
Yeah, and one thing that I will say about Schroeder's Rano, right, that's so different from...
Yeah, because I'm not familiar with Schroeder's Rano in this game.
Schroeder's Rano is so different from every other Rano in that he simply plays the game, right?
Oh.
He doesn't...
Okay, that's new.
So, like, the thing is, so many of the Ranos that we do see are utilizing all of Rano's kit to its fullest, right? Utilizing all of these crazy little, you know, hit fall moments and, like, weak back airs, Dacus, all that stuff with, like, you know, the needles and all that. Schroeder will hit you and actively react to what it is that you're doing with a universal option that would work regardless of whether or not he was playing Rano.
Right, he's not doing Rano things, he's doing platform fighter things.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like one of my favorite clips ever was watching Schroeder in Rivals 1 play against Ash, and he ran up, did sweet spot fair, grounded, you know, to spike Ash up. Ash lands on the ground, tech rolls. Schroeder sweet spot fair is his tech roll.
Okay.
Schroeder, Ash tech rolls. Schroeder sweet spot fair is his tech roll, and continues to do this 4 times in a row until he gets an up strong.
He's playing Falcon.
Yeah,
Why is he playing Falcon?
He was reaction tech chasing with Rano fair.
Oh, man.
Like, and that's, you know,
That's so
a
good.
testament to the way how Schroeder plays, right? He plays things to be like, all right, this is a good opportunity for me. This is a good... Oh my god!
Tuxedo?
The Tux jersey
Hold on.
coming out in full
on.
swing.
Tux Rivals?
Oh,
Only back?
Man, what a throwback.
Yeah, God. Okay, wait. I'm trying to remember how many players I can for that. So it was, what, we had LBO, right?
LBO,
We had
D-Brick,
D-Brick,
Adam
Kara.
Kara, Cups,
Cups, that was the other one I was trying to remember.
and Schroeder.
It was Schroeder, yep. God. Throwback, dude.
Man, what a throwback. But yeah, like I was saying, right?
Yeah.
Schroeder simply plays the game at you, right? He doesn't hit you with
Plays
a bunch
the game
of...
at you. I love that.
He doesn't simply say, like, all right, well, I have Rano. I have so many different little options that I can do that you've never seen before. He will hit you with things that you've seen before, but he will simply do it better than other people that you played with.
Right.
All right, but anyway, starting things
Meanwhile,
off.
ZB knows all of the random things for Crag.
Oh, yeah, ZB is
Especially
the
this version. of Crag.
absolute monster of a Crag player. All right, and here we go, already gunning off to a big start. ZB getting a lot of damage off.
Oh, misses that regrab opportunity. Oh, tries to wave land.
Oh, rough position to find yourself in, but at the very least, not going to be able to get back to stage. ZB, beautiful ledge hog.
Very quick ledge hog there. All right, walling out with these back airs fair. Ooh, the slingshot. He's moving.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I spent this whole time, talking about how Schroeder just plays, relatively standard and just hits you with better player. But I do also know that Chen Shan was teaching him a lot of slingshot stuff yesterday.
I see. Oh, tried to parry the rock. That would have worked if it had thrown a little bit lower, but he had the timing down.
Yeah, I mean, both of these players just schmoving across the stage here, but ZB looking to make sure that Schroeder moves all the way to that blast zone.
Oh, tried to get the regrab on rock. Just missed it.
Oh, beautiful tilt boost coming in from ZB there.
Are gonna take it? No, not quite. Where are you going, sir?
Oh, no.
Oh, a little greedy there.
Yeah, I mean, the question is, where is he going? Unfortunately, it is to the depths of Merchant Port. Oh, God, ZB. All right, ZB's got so many of these back airs coming in clutch.
No, up air, not going to kill. Down strong will, though.
Okay.
All right, we're on the board.
All right, we're on the board. I mean, Schroeder managed to get a mid-air taunt for a second, but, at the very least, still very much in this, having a good time. All right. Getting the fairs going for both of these players, both of these characters. Beautiful power shoots coming in from both of them as well. All right, we got the double bubble. Oh.
Yeah, that pillar, it scares me every time. Oh, but that bear into fair gonna take that first game for ZB.
Yeah, it's been so rough here, but in the end, ZB gonna be taking game number 1.
Let's see, striking the peaks and Hodojo. Those smaller stages are really good for Rano, able to just kind of run around you on those platforms. But we're going to Jules Vale.
Yeah, I mean, Jules Vale seems to be an interesting pick here, but at the very least, here come the forward airs.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it's a relatively neutral stage. I don't think that either of these characters really
Oh my God,
favor
that
it.
regrab!
ZB, on the other hand, doesn't really care about whether or not it favors either of the characters. He's just going for these very slick regrabs.
Oh, wait.
What a fair.
Use pillowless. I think that's it. There we go, Schroeder. Even it up. It's still 0% to both players. All right, now
up throw to start.
Yeah, he's playing around ledge way more decisively in this game than he was in round 1.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a better idea of where it is that ZB wants to be. All right, but these back airs from ZB are so good.
Low profile. Oh my God, the dive kick gets him out of there.
All right, he's got ZB off stage.
Oh, okay, brings him back.
And you see ZB flashing red, but...
There it is. There it is. Oh, he doesn't know the tech. Oh, okay. A little bit too far after that neutral throw. Yeah, but these regrab setups, oh, that's it. Oh my God, don't teabag him. ZB smiling on player cam.
I mean, they're both having a good time.
Yeah, he's having fun. Yeah, no, but we are going to see those command grab setups because ZB has been labbing those out, and Crag has many ways to get you into the cube.
All right, the reverse up tilt coming in. There's the cube.
Yeah, Schroeder doesn't know to tech it. Okay, there we go.
I mean, he knows to tech it. ZB's getting a lot of these, timing mix-ups on it as well. And all right, just barely able to get back to stage and avoid the strong
flash before my
my God, ZB.
Oh, okay. Oh, he throws it before he goes above the plat. Down strong. Now sour hit.
All right, one fair to get him off stage.
Yeah,
and
okay.
There we go.
I was gonna say, get off that pillar. You don't want to die yourself.
All right, ZB's just looking for some...
Bubbles blocking. Oh! Breaks the rock.
Oh, I'm back on stage.
Oh no, the Bear shield wasn't safe.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, down strong.
Yeah, it was so close, actually. Schroeder fighting back for quite a bit. You can see the smile on his face, though.
Yeah.
They're both having a good time.
No, I mean, he was looking way more in control that second game. Yep, going back. Feels like the stage is not the problem. And you know what? I'd have to agree.
And all I'm going to say, right, is we saw a very, very convincing reverse 3-0 from Squanto earlier. Squanto was playing the Rano.
True.
So you cannot be counting out the Frog just yet, especially a player that we know has analytical capabilities, has a brain, right? You know?
Is able to adapt mid-set.
Is able to
Has
adapt.
proven they have the capacity.
Oh, God.
Okay, the spike. Okay, made it back on stage.
Yeah, meanwhile, ZB proving that he has the capacity for murder. Just constantly finding more ways to take Schroeder off stage and put him into a very rough position.
Oh, okay. Let's see what Schroeder can do. Oh, no, that Bear's not going to be safe.
All right, and Schroeder trying to get back to stage, but once again, those rock shards are so well placed from ZB.
Now trying to land those fares to close it out, but ZB not able to connect it. Okay, pretty low angle there from that down strong. Now try it again.
Oh, what a grab.
Oh, he mistimed it. Yeah, didn't get the grab, it didn't matter. Fair on the approach. He's going to close out that first stock.
All right, forward air, not going to kill. Actually, turned into a liar immediately. ZB also tilting his head a little.
The game said, no, you're wrong. Trust. It kills.
Yeah, but look at these up tilts. I mean, we saw a lot of up tilts. Oh, not gonna kill, but the ledge hog will.
Yep, the ledge grab will, in fact, take it for ZB. Yeah, because that low percent, the down throw isn't going to kill you, but he can make it back to ledge before you can.
All right, and Schroeder getting back in the swing of things.
Here we go. Nice spot dodge. Keeping his pressure on. Oh, he wanted to hit the tongue there.
Oh, and look at the way how he's double jumping around ZB.
Oh, the back air. Yeah, Schroeder got, he felt too complacent there.
Oh my God, ZB.
He's been fishing for those down specials all set.
I mean, when you have an opportunity to go for an Elden Ring, I mean, you got to take it, especially ZB. Oh my God, speaking of which.
He's just going for it. Spike. Oh, this is a wave land.
All right, just looking for an opportunity, but not going to find it.
Taking out that set 3-0. ZB moves on winner's side. Schroeder still got losers, so still got more in him.
Still got losers, still rocking the Tux jersey as well.
That was so cool.
I loved seeing that.
Yeah.
But in the end, right, we are going to be seeing another very interesting matchup here. If my eyes do not deceive me, I believe that is Bunthers on one side, you know, and rocking the Crag. And oh my God, Evil Nardwar.
More locks it on. Yay!
Woo baby. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. This could be SoCal versus NorCal.
Is it? I'm actually.
Is Evil Nardwar NorCal?
I don't think so. If he is, he hasn't come out to stuff. I'm not familiar.
I do not know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, hello. It is Evil Nardwar. We don't have to know.
Okay. But so wait, so if who does Bunthers play? Crag. Okay. Oh, 2 more heavies. Let's go.
I love heavies. I'm getting word that Evil Nardwar is from Seattle.
Ah.
Okay.
Northern California.
Yeah.
California's hat.
I mean,
Oregon is our hair.
The west coast of the United States is California.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Right? The entire coast.
Oregon and Washington are getting so mad right now. Also, Pro Dragonfly's getting really mad that we're not mentioning Hawaii as well.
Hawaii's not West Coast.
But they're in the Westies server.
Yeah, they're in they are Westies. They are not West Coast.
Okay, but the server has WC on it. Is that just stand for water closet? I don't think so.
Yeah, it stands for Westies Closet.
Westies closet?
Yeah, we're all in the closet. We're Rivals players.
We're not all in the closet.
Yeah, I mean, some of us are out.
Anyway. So from Seattle. Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, all things considered.
Yeah.
Right?
I love that show.
Crag versus Loxodon.
Mm-hmm.
Two hard-hitting characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we already saw, Omar versus MSB earlier, and we saw that, the punish game for both these characters, especially because the other one is so big, is so potent.
Yeah,
right?
And do I have an idea as to who actually wins? No, not really.
No.
This is one of those games where I genuinely do believe that if you sit down and you complain and you say, all right, you know what, I'm losing because my character's not good enough, you should take a step back, touch some grass, breathe some air, get some sunlight, drink some water.
All good things to do.
All good things to do. And then once you get back, sit your butt down in that seat and get in the lab, right? Because every single one of these characters has what it takes to make things happen.
Yes. This is very true. It's very true. And even more, if you find a character that you're like, man, this character's so frustrating, play them for a little bit too.
Oh, yeah.
Figure out because then you'll start figuring out their weaknesses just by playing them and realizing oh, here's the weak spot in this character's game plan. And then when you go back to your main, you can start to exploit that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, both these players playing on their very much mains. So Gunther's very, very strong player, right? We saw them do quite well at Rivals Onset, and they're just going to continue to put out quite a show for us. So much damage already on Evil Nardwar.
Oh my god.
One of the things I love about Bunters is they make the movement on Crag look so fast.
Yeah, well, I mean, he can. His jump speed is pretty fast. His ground speed's not terrible. And it's just the fact that you got wave dash, you can schmoove.
Yeah, but in the meantime, it is just going to be Bunters taking the % lead until Evil Nardwar turns me into a liar immediately. But it's so back and forth between these two. Look at that dash chancing.
Call meatball.
Oh, another meatball gonna get dodged away from.
Oh my god. Away from ledge. You got no pillar. You are out of there.
Yeah, completely and totally out of there.
Stacks. Fair on the tech chase on flat. Reverse hit fair. Not quite gonna do it. Hops over the rock shards. Reverse hit fair again. Not gonna do it.
Yeah, but what caught in the turnaround? Unfortunate for Bunters, but forwarder barely whipping.
Don't hit. Oh, down throw doesn't hit a ledge either. Okay, that one's gonna do it. Yeah, Crag fair, pretty strong move. Little known fact, very strong move.
Yeah, I mean it's been a bane for many people for quite a long time, and you can see that these two understand the matchup quite a bit, right? They're coming out with so many different mix-ups specifically for these matchups.
Yes.
Like, the fact that Evil Nardwar jumped down there to try to get the eruption directly onto Bunters, and Bunters was ready with a shield is crazy.
They were just ready to win.
Like, what the hell is that?
That was just poor timing. Oh, meatball.
All right, great pillar.
Let's go wall.
Let's go wall.
The wall.
I love the wall. Shout out to Rocky for winning that.
Shout out to Horse.
Shout out to Horse. All right, but in the end.
Wait, I was about to say, where did Rocket go? It flew upwards.
Yeah, and Bunther's just utilizing this movement so well. Honestly, there's a part of me that wonders how in the world does Bunther's play if they're playing a Spacey. If Bunther's is on Maple or on Raster, like one of the really fast characters, because on Crag?
Right.
They're moving like this on Crag?
I don't know. I mean, they got the movement bug, Literally, they got the movement bug.
Yeah, I mean, they got the movement ladybug. It's honestly so crazy.
All right, so we're going to Godai Delta.
All right, right, but right now it is just a matter of trying to get that first hit, that first stock between these two.
Yep. Yeah, and also Nardwuar, you know, just able to set up 2 Magma Patches for free. Just kind of in that first part of the match where you're feeling each other out, just trying to figure out, well, how do you want to play this neutral? Are you going to let me sit back? Are you going to force me to approach you? What do you want to do?
Yeah, it's honestly a big question here, but right now you see Bunthers just going to continue on this onslaught. Triple fair, you know, a classic.
Yeah, classic Rivals 1.
Yeah, but every once in a while, Bunthers will get caught in a turnaround animation, and Nardwuar is immediately ready to just completely punish that.
Tried to wave dash, missed the timing.
I love the turnarounds while holding the rock.
Spikes in the bear, fair, okay. We're cooking now. Yo, I love break cancels.
Yeah, and speaking of which, Bunthers going to cancel out this stock with another one of those down B fairs.
Yeah, fair is, again, notoriously strong move. Oh, we got shield drops.
I mean, let's be real, right? When you're fighting against a giant rock beetle thing,
yeah.
I feel like a drop kick would hurt a lot.
It would, but also I would want to have an axe. I think Loxodon has the right idea.
Yeah, maybe, but in the end, it seems like it's not really working out for them.
No,
why would
quite.
you use a weapon when you can simply train your body?
To be a giant beetle? You're right. I should
exactly.
My body to be a giant beetle. I'd be so much stronger.
Just grow yourself an armored carapace.
Yeah, true. It's just that easy. Why didn't I think of that? And you're a genius.
We in there. But
what?
Oh my god.
Oh, hello.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
Evil Nardwuar on the board.
Yep. And no extra credit percent on this stock yet. Oh, okay.
All right, there we go. But, you know, Bunthers just continually getting more and more hits in. This...
Oh, okay, hello.
Okay. I don't think there's a pillar available.
Pillarless? Yeah, I think you might have. Yeah, okay. Ooh, hello. Parry, up strong. No, stage is too big. And Crag is too big. Oh, no, misses the shield. Drops it. That was kind of saucy.
Oh!
Okay.
So speaking of not any extra credit, that was only 29% onto the Loxodon. So, you know, Evil Nardwuar all of a sudden coming alive a little bit in game number 2.
I did also love that down tilted lead, right? 'Cause, like, you're either setting it for the spike or the sour hit, and then you combo off of it just like Nardwuar did.
Yeah, in the meantime, we got some new break cancels coming in and doing a lot of work for Bunthers.
Have that ledge stall. Nice parry.
A parry?
There.
Onto that move?
Meatball, okay. Keeps you safe. Yeah, just get me out of here. I do not want to deal with this bug. Oh, try for the drop fair.
Yeah, right now, any hit could absolutely kill, but that's true for both of them, right? It's just a matter of getting them off stage and then actually getting the edge guard.
These throws onto flat followed by bear are just doing so much for Evil Nardwuar. Just gives you some extra percent every time you land one of those throws.
All right, and the short hop with the rock available.
Oh, fair. Yeah, there it is. My Bunthers up 2-0, but Evil Nardwuar was looking very powerful that second game by the last stock.
Oh yeah, I mean, Evil Nardwuar coming alive a little bit, going back to Godai Delta. Back. I don't hate this.
No, I agree with this. I think especially once Evil Nardwuar was finding his groove, then it's like, you know what? No, I can do this. This is the stage is not the problem.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Bunthers, there's like, you know,
there it is, the bear every time.
Oh, down tilt so good for them, for him in this matchup as well. But also one thing to note, right? Bunthers has been doing very, very well here. So they're just like, I don't really care about this stage. It's not this stage I want to be not dealing with. There's so many others that I have to be dealing with anyway. So just wait until you have the opportunity for a counter pick or simply just win again.
Yep. No, but this is looking way more decisive. Oh, just waited out the projectile lockout. Was able to break pillar.
All right, and here come the break cancels.
Oh, the shards. Doesn't have any magma.
Oh, and just barely not quite able to do it.
Yeah, tried to re-grab, but got clipped by that up special. Oh, okay, Bunther's getting a little bit antsy here. That, you know, just raw F strong.
Yeah, and you can see that they're getting a little bit crazy with it.
Yeah, getting a little antsy at ledge. I get the feeling, but you gotta just play slow or else you're gonna keep racking up percent.
All right, down throw, not gonna do too
That
much
would have
there.
been so smart with that fair, but Evil Nardwar ready with those spot dodges. Hold on. Up strong gonna kill. Okay.
And Dawson, we were seeing Bunthers just absolutely take over these games and absolutely take over this set. But Evil Nardwar now on the verge of a 3-stock?
Yeah, again, by the lap, like, okay.
Okay, well, there that goes.
Not quite a 3-stock.
JV 3-stock.
Yeah, but, I mean, we were seeing by the end of the game, too, like, Evil Nardwar was really kind of feeling his punish a lot better. Just coming into form.
All right, go. JV Dream still active, still alive.
The JV Dream. Oh, hello.
All right, and the meatball doing so much work there.
No, no.
All right, rip the
It's
JV
dead.
Dream.
It's dead. You know what? Just get rid of the stock. Try it again.
Yeah,
Get the JV too. You can do it.
Yeah, you know, just make sure to die first after hitballing a dare or something.
Yeah. You can do it. Trust.
Yeah, but right now, Bunthers looking for an Elden Ring, not gonna get it.
Okay. Neutral special? No, not quite a kill. But maybe.
All right, here we go.
I love the cube.
Yeah, cube is such a good move. Whether it's strong isn't the question. It's a good move.
It's silly, and therefore it's good.
Why is it good? Because it's funny.
Exactly.
All right, but either way, 1-dash tag to try to even up the full-on stock.
Tech chase down strong. They're at about 160, so it is scary. It's a relatively tall ceiling stage, but... Oh, okay, hello.
Oh!
Yeah, even the weak hit.
Even the weak hit going to be able to take that one. And Bunthers dropping a game to Evil Nardwar. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not sure who's seeded to actually win this one.
I'm not sure.
As far as I'm aware, I believe Evil Nardwar is actually the one favorite
Sounds
here.
right, just considering he's been entering way more things. You know, he's been in the dev tournaments as well throughout the betas, so he's got more time with the game. So I think you would expect him to be higher seed.
Yeah. I mean, one thing that I do want to note here, right? So both of these players, right, coming in from not so much Rivals 1 play, but it's fun to see them either picking up on some Rivals 1 little shenanigans here, or also, you know, learning, or either coming to the same conclusions, right? I mean, we saw Bunthers going for a few Elden Ring. Okay, hold on. Who cares about analysis? We're getting full on, just demolishing of this crag.
Balls. He let go. He let them back. Oh, hello. Misses the grab, gets out of there. Doesn't get grabbed himself. Man, this percent lead is really dominant for Nardwar right now.
Yeah, but so are these backers coming in from Bunthers. They're just very well spaced here. I think Bunthers is, you know, losing out a little bit of the dash dancing we were seeing from them early on in the set. But in the end, back air gonna do just fine for Evil Nardwar.
Oh my god, that reverse fair.
Oh, what an
back on
eruption.
stage.
All right, you know, Bunthers has been so good at getting the pummel breaks. It's just so possible every time and so strong with that fair.
Okay, oh, yep, there's a pummel break. Exactly like you said.
Oh, wow, with a normal tech break?
No one expects the mix-up.
No one expects the basic pummel break.
Bunthers. Oh,
no.
Pillarless. Yeah. No recovery there. Not enough resources. Oh, hello. Wait, maybe? Yeah, maybe. Fair chains? Rock? Come back to save? No. Rock.
All right, and once again, here's that axe coming into play that you were talking about, Dawson. But just so strong of a hit. And any time that I compliment either of these players, it just ends for that player. I'm sorry. Commentator's curse coming in full force today.
Oh, hello.
We got triple reaction tech chase down throw.
On the reverse bear, sets him into the edge guard. Spikes. Tries for the eruption dare. Doesn't quite get it. Reverse bear. Still living. Meatball. Yeah, I gotta get out of there.
All right, another one of those down throws coming in clutch, and beautiful spacing around that meatball.
Yeah, because that was terrifying. I was fully charged. Fair, fair. Now you're living. Rock.
Rock! Forward. All right, and here comes the break cancel. Here comes the... And there we go. Bunther's taking it 3-1.
That was insane.
And that was an incredible comeback on that last stock too.
Yeah. Oh my god. I slid down in my chair. I was too excited. I was like, what the? I was literally blown away like I'm riding a roller coaster. That roller coaster of a set. Absolutely. Oh my lordy Lou.
Man, Bunther's incredible stuff, and they managed to get all the way through. I mean, what,
I'm blown
what can
away.
you say?
That was so sick. I'm at a loss for words. That's all I got. That was cool.
I mean, they got the down throw tech chases. They got the fairs in. I mean, some people might look. This is the kind of stuff that you look at like 5 years in the future, and they're like, okay, that was good. But you look at it now. You know, you're here at Heatwave. You're here watching at home and experiencing it for yourself, and it's just great, right?
It's an electric moment.
You know, see, these are the things that turn into those standard confirms later on, but when you're finding them today, oh baby.
Yep. But now we've got yet another Rano on screen. My boy Y representing NorCal. And we've got Peter Pickmon, another, I believe, Washington player, known for PM. But also, because I know he played a lot of Rivals 1, at least just like, in friendlies and practicing for it. He played a lot of Edalus, but then he started playing Forsburn, and now he plays Forsburn in this game. And his Forsburn is very clean. If you've been tuning into any coin boxes, you will see his Forsburn cook. And I think, did it win the single limb mini coin box thing that happened the Tuesday prior this week?
Yes,
I did win that
I remember
event, right?
seeing a tweet from Pickmon talking about how he won the biggest tournament of his career, and the prize was he got to enter a tournament.
Nice. Love that.
But all I'm going to say is that it would be the biggest tournament of his career so far.
So far. It's going to be so cool when he wins Heatwave.
Yeah, one thing I will also note, right?
Yeah.
So Y is playing in top 32 winner side after beating Plastic Dinos in a last hit, last stock game 5 scenario when basically, another Rano versus Force matchup.
Yes, because I know Dinos prefers Forsburn in this game over Claren.
Yes. So, Amanda's not very fond of that.
Wise Rano definitely has the matchup experience.
Yes, but right now, you got to remember, these are completely different players. These are completely different play styles, right? And Pickmon versus Y should be an electrifying match, to say the least. Yeah. I know Dinos was saying, I'm really glad that it wasn't on stream because I had to...
Got to change controls, I think.
Cool.
Just double check things. Yeah, maybe just reset it. I know this happens sometimes where folks just have to go through and I know it says the exact same control that it is, but sometimes it's just not registering. So you just need to go through and those two were
backwards. Those two were backwards.
That explains it.
That's kind of important.
Yep. But yeah, so they'll just strike down to the same stage and we'll start that over again.
Yeah, but anyway, right. I remember Dino saying, I'm actually really glad that it wasn't on stream because I had to camp him for, 6 minutes straight on Harbor, right? Yeah. So the big question is, are we going to be seeing that same kind of, hey, I need to force you to approach me kind of play from Pickmon, or are we just going to be seeing full Octane gameplay? Yeah.
Well, it's going to be interesting because I was able to watch some of Pickmon's practice before bracket today, and he definitely likes going for those tech chases. He'll go for those down throw tech chases. He'll chase you with cape like that, or just fishing with the down strong. He'll also use down to hoping that you aren't going to ASTI it down and get a conversion off of that, or he'll just jump above you, set up clone, and then have his dare mix, right? And you don't know which one's him. Wise Rano, meanwhile, Also incredibly tech chase heavy. And we'll see if we can see it this stock, because he's already down 1. But yeah, like, he loves to abuse needles as well, which is going to help him clip fours, clear smoke, and everything in between. So,
yeah, I mean, all that being said, right, Y has not really gotten a chance to play the game. Pikmon is just all over him, doing hit after hit after hit. Y hasn't even had a chance to be deceived because it is literally just damage.
It's just him. And he's got his Combust on deck, or his Super Clone, all the smoke. He's got all of his EX moves ready to go.
All right, and right now, looking for a down tilt of some kind to start things off. No, instead, it is just going to be the big forward airs coming in from Y.
Explosion. Oh, this is it. Okay, he's already used air dodge.
All right,
nice.
forward air not going to be able to kill just yet, but back air weak, still also not going to kill. Oh, that's not a good position to find yourself in.
Oh, there's the falling needles. Gets the nair. We love the ledge stall. Oh, nice, traps him in bubble. Waits it out.
Oh, and the weak back air still going to be able to get that kill in the end.
Or the right forward burn, not the clone.
All right, but 128% and counting onto Y is far from, you know, a small amount.
Oh, here are those tech chases. Yeah, it's just gets a clean opening with this stock. Right, already 2 stacks poison on him.
Oh, wow.
Okay, hello. Yeah, I was talking to Y a little bit. We got to play some friendlies today before he had to go on stream, or just really before bracket. But he was saying, it's like, yeah, the 2 moves that I really want to watch out for with Pikmon's forward burn are Dare, because it kind of combos into whatever he wants, especially that spike hit, and Bear, because even though it's not quite as powerful as it was in Rivals 1, it is still incredibly powerful and can just clip you and kill you or set up into the edge guard. It is a potent move. And there's that Dare setting up into exactly what he wants. Gets that grab for the tech chase. Already up to nearly 40%.
Oh, Super Clone? Ah, rest in peace, Ivan.
Yeah, oh well, he's gone.
Yeah, but in the end, it's going to be hit after hit. Down tilt not going to lead into a kill just yet. Pikmon DIing off stage to avoid any down tilt up strong shenanigans.
Yes.
All right, most of the time when you see Rano in this position, it's all about waiting.
Yes. He's so fast that he gets back to an actionable state, and then he can just read whatever you do, or react to whatever you do, and then tech chase you that way.
Yeah, and if there's a player who's going to be able to make use of their reaction speed, Y is more than willing to oblige. They're down strong after that tech, though. And beautiful stuff from Pikmon.
Yep. Takes game 1.
Game number 1 going over to Pikmon there. But I will say, Y started that game off in a lot of trouble, started to bring things back towards the end.
No, absolutely. Like, especially like with how he converted on that second stock. Like, he was definitely kind of in his element again, just kind of getting those tech chases. But he needs that clean opening, because as soon as he gets clipped by that dagger, this frog is going to die.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for a pacifist, Rano's got quite a few hands to throw.
Well, yeah, that's the running joke in Lovers, right? It's just like the pacifist, and he just wants to kick everything. He's very angry frog.
Yeah, I mean, like, hear me out, right? When sometimes you can be a pacifist by pacifying your opponents.
True.
But Pikmon right now, not really getting pacified by any means. Still has the lead, still in a lot of control here, but off of one hit, Y could very much take the stock.
Yeah, I do like coming to Hodojo here, because I think Rano's going to get a lot more out of these platforms than Forgeburn can. Because Rano's speed, just allowing him to move around them so much more cleanly, gives him so many more options in neutral, so many more angles of attack.
Yeah, but right now, just looking for one of those attack angles that you were mentioning, Dawson. All right, air dodge, try to get back to stage, but not going to be able to do it quite yet. Down tilt, this is not going to work
into the dagger.
Yeah, the dagger work from Pikmon just does so much damage here.
Let's see. Okay, dash attack. Fair. Yeah, it's just going to take... Nope, never mind. That's probably too soon.
And the biggest thing about Forsburn versus Rano is Forsburn's recovery is probably his biggest weakness by a long shot.
Yes.
But Pigmon's just holding on to these combust charges each time, not for kills, but for that specific recovery that we were mentioning.
Ooh. Yep, fair and fair, gonna take it out. Only at 33%, so, you know, not too much that Y has taken so far.
Yeah, not the most, but as we've seen, right, both these characters are more than happy to just rack up tons of damage again and again. All right, one fair to start things off, and second fair to send Pigmon off stage, but a whiffed tongue turned into a huge opportunity for the Forsburn.
First turn around.
And you're seeing that Y is jumping out of a lot of these shields, just not really having an idea of what option to take to deal with Pigmon's Forsburn.
Yeah, Forsburn, meanwhile, Pigmon's Forsburn is just looking incredibly solid. He is kind of in control of this game, much like the first. Wait, hold on. Recovery mix-ups. Oh,
all right,
okay.
there we go.
Reverse. He's out of there.
Fair.
Yeah, Y's been hitting that a lot. Fair from ledge. Hoping you either miss the tech, or if you hits the front hit, or just going for that reverse hit. It's a lot stronger than Bear, sends a lot more horizontally.
Oh yeah, I mean, in the end, you're seeing the percent start to grow from both of these players. 20%, 30%. Can we count to 40? Right, and I gotta say, this has been such a much better counter pick for Y. The Ho Dojo just gives him as much room as he needs to move around on, and he's so familiar.
There we go. Oh, okay. Doesn't quite hit the up air. Okay, he's already lapped in percent, or he's gotten the percent lead. Oh, hold on. Spoke too soon. Cape's on deck. Oh, man. That up cape is pretty terrifying.
All right, and Y needs to find a way how to turn things around. A back throw to get Pigmon off stage could be it.
Weak Bear.
All right, one fair, one pair, and all of a sudden we got a smorgasbord of aerials.
Oh my god, that was the clone? Wait, okay. The clone walking threw me off. That was crazy. The AI is so tricky.
Yeah, I mean, Pigmon right now just looking for an up strong of some kind, you know, an up cape and back air, you know, literally anything really. I'm sure Combust would absolutely do it. Another super clone opportunity.
Super clone. Oh, yep, CC down strong. Gonna take it.
Yeah, in the end, it's going to work out just fine for Pigmon. That's why now on the back foot, on the verge of getting sent over to losers here.
Yes, indeed. I mean, he was definitely feeling a lot more of his momentum, of his typical kind of like crazy combo game in that second game, but wasn't quite enough to close it out. So we'll see what he can do in this game 3, heading to Julesvale.
Yeah, as you can see, you know, Pigmon now up 2 games. Y just needs to find some way how to break this momentum, how to get right back into the swing of things, but he's just not been able to find his footing against this Forsburn. Yeah, I know this is a matchup in particular that Forsburn players have been saying is pretty dang rough, right? I mean, the Rano just has a lot of options that the Forsburn doesn't really seem to have a very obvious answers to. But in the end, I mean, there's only so much that you can actually do.
Right. Oh, let's see the dare. Doesn't get the spike hit. Oh, misses the timing on the ledge grab.
Yeah, but once again, another spot dodge coming in from Pigmon, just going to put Y in a terrible position.
Not quite dead yet. Single needle, single needle.
All right, so here come Needles, and Needles honestly a huge part of this matchup, but we're not even going to be looking at those poison stacks. We're simply looking at what Y can do to get back in. All right, a strong backer to start things off.
Oh my god, Pigmon is just running away with this lead. Tech chase. Tech chase down onto the back from platform to stage. I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, I mean, the percents are relatively even, but why is a full stock down here? This is also certainly a kill.
Make that 2 stocks down.
Pikmon now on the verge of 3 stocking Y. It's going to get so rough from here, but Y, if there's anyone who can make a comeback, definitely one of the players that you'd expect to be able to keep their head in the game for long enough.
Oh. Yeah, you can't clear all that smoke in time. Hope you find the right one.
All right, down tilt, not going to turn into anything else.
Nice.
All right, there we go, on the board.
Only at 21%. Is that an intentional mistake?
Yeah, but Dak gets to start things off. And oh my god, we got hits on hits.
Oh, tries for the... I don't know if that was...
Down strong for damage?
Yeah, I mean, just off of the tech chase, the down strong just covers so much space in front of you and behind you. It's a pretty solid move to guarantee the hit after the tech chase.
Yeah, I mean, either way, we're just going to see whether or not Pikmon and Y actually ends up going in Pikmon's favor. If Y just brings out some kind of miracle play here in this last game.
That forward air. He misses the back air.
All right, looking for a down tilt, not going to be able to get it. And one more down throw coming in from Pikmon, and that should be it for Y.
Yeah. Jumps out there for an additional back air, closing out the set. 3-0 for Pikmon.
Yeah, and just like that, it's been so strong of a play from Pikmon. I mean, how much really can you say except, you know, GG, well played Pikmon. That's 3-0 and a handshake.
3-0 and a handshake. Yeah. I mean, his forward burn is cooking. Like, he's very good with that character.
It is.
That's a strong understanding of how he plays in this game. So, that's clean. I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah, I mean, there's really not much else to say.
Nope.
And I do believe that is Julie.
Yes, we got Cheesy Potato with her Crag coming up next, and she will be against Elkies, if I recall correctly from bracket previously.
Against who?
Elkies.
Okay, cool.
Against Tanya.
I'm not 100% sure. I can't actually hear your mic.
Oh. Is my mic coming through?
I hope your mic's coming through.
Am I here?
Okay, well, we're going to see.
Test.
Good question. I can hear mine.
Okay. Did I get unplugged?
I don't know. I hope not. Yeah, so anyway, as far as things are concerned, right, this matchup right here, Cheesy Potato versus Elkies, another one of those sets that is very much a Rivals 1 player matchup, right? It's a matter of trying to get yourself into the right swing of things, and we actually did literally see this in Rivals 1, where Cheesy Potato beat Elkies for the 5th place match, 3-1. So in the end, right, Cheesy Potato taking it 3-1 in Rivals 1 could be foreboding for Elkies, but the big question is whether or not Elkies is going to actually be more Rivals 2 brain-pilled, you know what I mean? As I was saying during the top 8 cast of Rivals 1, Elkies usually does not practice the main game that she intends to play going into things, right? Every time that she'd show up to any Rivals 1 tournament, it's like, hey, have you been practicing Rivals? And she'll look at me and she'll say, no, I've been either... And every time she'll see, like, I've been playing League of Legends, I've been playing Ultimate, I've been playing, you know, pretty much anything that you can think of just outside of Rivals 1. And then this time, she's like, I said, hey, have you been practicing for top 8? And she's like, have you prepared for Rivals 1 going into this? And she said, no, I haven't, but I've been playing a lot of Rivals 2, and it's been preparing me for... I've been learning a lot, and it's prepared me for Rivals 1. So, you know, in the end, it's a matter of trying to get all of that into, you know, under your belt and really try to control your character the way you want to. But the big question there is whether or not Elkies actually has everything put together in Rivals 2 the same way that Cheesy does. All right, all right.
Test, test. Ooh, I can hear myself again.
Okay, cool.
We're good? I think we're good.
Okay, I think we're good.
Okay. I'm back.
Wow. Welcome back, Dawson.
Yeah, no, but I agree with you completely. Everything you've been saying, just in terms of especially like how we're going to see Elkies adapting into Rivals 2 here. What is interesting is, you know, Maple is one of those characters that still has so much of her Rivals 1 sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Still, right? Like, she still has one of the most strong recoveries, like in terms of just how many tools she has to get back and things like that. But a lot of like her crazy conversions, just because of what her speed is like in Rivals 1, doesn't quite translate over to Rivals 2. And so she's a lot more grounded, a lot more tech chase heavy. And you know who loves going for tech chases and getting wraps and just getting random ways to put you into the blender in neutral and just throwing out F-Strong in neutral? You know who does that?
No, wait.
Elkies.
Elkies, yeah.
Yeah. So, no, I mean, I think she's been adapting to how Maple plays in Rivals 2 very well. And I know she does also still have the Zetter as well. And the way that she loves to play Zetter in Rivals 1 also translates really well into Rivals 2. Both of her characters seem to be playing exactly the way she wants to in this game. And you got those new tools like Terry and Poppy and your throws and figuring out how to use all that.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
there's a lot more to play with.
Yeah, I mean, Elkies also came all the way down to Onset, you know, all the way down to SoCal for our kickoff event, and decided, yeah, you know, I'll play in Onset. It should be a good time. And she won the entire thing, right? Turns out Elkies pretty dang good at the game. Good. Yeah.
Kind of my goat.
Yeah, but... that's just kind of a testament to how much she has been adapting to this new game. Still managing to show off a lot of those wrap combos, but it's always against the heavies. But
wait, what is this skin? That's sick. Is that like... is it skunk? No, it's not skunk maple. Whatever it is cool. What?
Yeah, I don't really know exactly what kind of skin it is, but it's definitely a cool looking one. Meanwhile, Cheesy Potato rocking the classic Krag skin and rocking a decent bit of disadvantage, but at the very least, pivot grab to start things off, and not quite in time to get the prog.
No, I mean, you're near wall, so you can save it.
Yeah, I mean, I've realized I'm using a lot of, you know, named Rivals 1 things to just be like, yeah, you know, this is what that thing is. Proggy Pillar is when you go off stage, set up a pillar, and with the moment that your opponent is on it, you remove the pillar from existence to put them into Special Fall.
Yes. But because Elkies was close enough to the wall, she was able to wall jump out of that and still make it back safely.
Yeah, you know, it's all about these little setups here and there. We're also going to get a few more of these name things. Like Elden Ring is literally just aerial down B.
I wonder if we'll see the Elk Seed.
Oh, yeah, the Elk Seed could go crazy. But right now, Forward Air doesn't need any bit of a name.
Yeah. Fair.
Lily?
The noob stomp. Oh. Down to the ledge. Honestly, Elkies is getting so much mileage out of that down tilt to ledge, right? Because people are scared, they want to DI in, and that just sets up perfectly into either an up strong or a fair.
Yeah, meanwhile, Cheesy now looking for a way to get back on stage, found it, and all of a sudden in the advantage state, barely missing out on that cargo throw, and just the same, Elkies barely missing out on that wrap.
Who was trying to down air?
Yeah, she was trying to down air Cheesy on the pillar that she was going to make, but did not really end up working out because Cheesy held onto pillar. But, oh, there we go.
There's the pillar.
All right, second Maple that we are seeing in that top 32 stream. And right now, seems like second Maple that we're seeing struggle in the top 32.
Yeah, she hasn't quite found her footing just yet.
All right, Nair doing quite a bit of work there, but right now Elkies still trying to find her opportunity to get back into this game. Sometimes it really just takes one aerial.
Yeah, I mean, one aerial, one tech chase, whatever she can do to just start racking up that percent against Krag, because he is heavy. You got to kill him late.
All right, and Fair from downtown, cross-country, going to be able to send her off the left side of the stage.
Yep. Oh, nice jump cancel on shield. Just kind of get out of there, recognizing that was not able to cleanly get that hit.
I'm going to be real with you. I feel like it's a little silly that she can jump cancel that on shield.
No, it's fine. Krag needs it.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
All right, but I mean,
Rivals loves its jump cancels.
Oh yeah. Let us jump cancel Rock Shine. Oh my god, never mind. Who cares about Rockshine? We're getting fares on fares. We're getting hits on hits. We're getting so much trades.
Oh my god. Elky's shield is also hanging on by a thread after she tanked that down special, which is apparently also Omega plus
Cube
block. Go! Got that parry invincibility.
All right, and just like that, Elky's just barely going to be able to get right past Cheesy, but still struggling.
Yeah, parries the Lily. Fair, not quite going to do it. Good DI. Rock.
All right, back on stage, but up there in the end, going to be able to take that.
Julie on the board with game number 1.
Game number 1 working out just fine for Cheesy Potato, but Elky's now needs some sort of counter pick. I mean, Hyperborean Harbor makes sense that she doesn't want to be dealing with that.
Yep.
But okay, Storm Swept Pillars, interesting.
Yeah. Is it not Tempest Peak?
Oh wait, Storm Swept Pillars is the doubles variant, sorry.
Ah, I see.
It's crazy that they have names.
I know. The one, the biplat that moves.
Yeah.
The purple one. The purple stage.
Yeah, but anyway.
Let's go, Lily.
Let's go, Lily.
Get him, Lily.
All right, but right now, up tilt, down air, just the smorgasbord of aerials just coming on in, and Elky is hurting a lot.
Yes, but also, I mean, those combos against Julie's Crag is also kind of putting her in the blender a bit. Okay, never mind. You're in the blender.
What can we say except Elden Ring to start things off? Gonna be able to take that stock away from Elky's.
Oh, sorry. You finished.
I was gonna say, for those who are curious as to why it's called an Elden Ring.
That was my question.
Basically, one day, ZB just started going for them in neutral, and when someone said, why are you doing that? He's like, it's Elden Ring. It's like, why is it Elden Ring? It's like, because it's slow and it hits really hard.
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
So in the end, all things return to ZB.
Yeah.
But all things being said, great stuff from Elky is able to even out that stock count. Oh. And this game is looking considerably more even.
Absolutely. Let's see if Elky's can just get her footing again and start getting this combo up. Oh, we got something maybe off that rock shard? No, never mind. Gonna return to neutral, plant some Lily, throw some seeds, keep this big beetle away from you. Oh! How does that up tilt not break cancel? That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think the up tilt just doesn't do that in this game. But yeah. Speaking of up tilts, up air, very much going to do that in this game. If you saw Cheesy Potato in Rivals 1, she was actually utilizing a lot of those Crag up tilts, despite the move being significantly worse than this Crag's up tilt.
Yes.
But in the end, whoa!
In the end, she'll grab ledge and take game 2.
I don't think any of us anticipated that ledge steal.
Caught me by surprise for sure.
Yeah, caught you by surprise, caught me by surprise, caught Elky's extremely by surprise.
Do you think it caught Julie by surprise?
Honestly, maybe.
Do you think she knew she was going to get that?
No, I think she did, because the thing is, when you're Crag, you always have the ability to wall jump if you miss. So if you're holding it, then you know that you're hitting it.
Right, that's true. Oh, here we go. We got the command grab setups.
All right, but either way, we're seeing Elky's getting a decent bit of damage, but taking a lot more.
Yes. It's the throw.
All right, and here we go. Elky's off stage in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, Elky's have been able to get Cheesy off stage consistently, but just can't really get anything off of that.
Yeah, I mean, she needs some kind of combo starter to get things started. Like, needs a grab, needs a nair, needs a wrap of some kind, but up tilt still not going to connect. Spummel break, though.
Yes, and that does... Oh, wait, never mind. That will do it. First stock on the board here for Elky's.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, it was technically a nair that got things working out because of that, but down strong tech chase on the plat, very, very strong for Cheesy.
Yes, it's strong enough. Nice jab out of that. You don't want to get cheesed by the pillar. Cheesed by this potato.
Yeah, but right now the Blast Zone's cheese to meet ya as Cheesy Potato just continuing on this onslaught. Elky is now looking to hold on to the ledge though. No double jump on Cheesy. Oh, and that's it.
Ledge? Yeah, it's enough. There we go. I think this is what Elky's been trying for, right? Just trying to burn Cheesy's resources. Because Crag doesn't have as many options per se to make it back as he did in Rivals 1. I mean, he basically has the same options, but Pillar just having so much more end lag makes it that much easier to contest as an option. Like
Elkies.
Getting out there with that fair. Elkies is now feeling it. This is how I got to do the edge guard. I'm sure she is thinking.
Yeah, every single time that she has the opportunity to just go straight on in, she's like, all right, you know what? I get a wall jump off this. It's fine.
Yep.
All right, but in the end, now Elkies has to win twice on Cheesy Potato's counter picks. Fire Capital going to be the stage of choice there. The parry to start things off, but still not hitting despite it being a, later parry.
Yeah, I mean, Cheesy's been doing that a lot, either on Maple's incoming whenever she comes back, or just a round start, just hoping to just parry a seed right off the bat. Because if you get that invincibility, there's so much invincibility if you get a parry in this game, that parrying projectiles gives you so much in neutral and lets you just run in for free.
Yeah, I mean, parry in neutral against projectiles is like a completely different thing entirely, but right now, this game also looking very different. Elky's just running away with this lead, but once again, it's the same old. It's a question of how do you actually get the hit for the kill.
Oh, not quite gonna kill, even though you're pretty close out there towards the edge.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so rough for Cheesy Potato as far as neutral's concerned, but she understands I can just wall camp. I can just stay.
Easy classic.
Yeah, I can just stay safe out here with my pillars, with everything that I ever wanted. But right now, trying to get back to stage, can't do it.
And again, only 53%. Okay, now 75, but
Oh, now dead. We had to say something.
Only 75, and then you get Elden Ring, and so. Look. Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
How many up tilts can we get? Where's the achievement for 3 up tilts in a combo?
Honestly, at that point, you just put that one on Twitter. Say something like, "Man, this wouldn't be a thing without Drifty Eye," and then just get 50 billion likes, and that's probably your achievement.
That's your interaction bait.
Yeah, but right now, Elky's just baiting Cheesy into a lot of losing interactions. I mean, look at that. Just the beautiful power shield coming on in. And now, getting off stage, has the tether available, but still not going for it.
Hold on. Hits into the wrap?
Oh!
Dang it.
And not quite an... Ooh!
How did she escape that?
How in the world did she manage to get that parry and punish it in time?
Fair coming in? Nope. Doesn't quite hit. Nice floor hug there by Cheesy. Recognizing that first hit of dash attack, you can in fact tech in place.
Yeah, you can, but it's just so rough right now. 166 and counting on the Maple. This
hit it with those.
Oh my God! Like it's just genuinely such a struggle for Elkies right now with aerial down B into the nair. No, I almost certain she tried to reset.
I think she went for the ups. I wonder because it only hit a couple of times. Ooh. All right. She's like, I gotta get up and over this. Gotta avoid this Crag.
Yeah, but there's so many of these up airs.
Do it.
Finally, one of them going to fully connect and kill.
Oh, let's go, Lily. Oh, no. Too heavy. Gets the regrab.
Crag off stage, though.
Yeah, it's hard to get these restand combos against Crag because he's just so heavy. He gets back to the ground sooner than you think he will. Oh, my God. They're scrambling. Gets the reseeds. This is the dash attack.
There's got to be something personal there. Cheesy just does not like Lily.
You just got to hit her.
Oh, wait, Elkies? All right, this is not going to kill. Very heavy is the Crag, but Elkies very much in control now. No more wall pillar.
Seeded. Okay, C's gone. Cheesy shielded it.
Okay, there's the Watcher's Mark.
Dash
Holding
back.
the rock.
Holding the rock.
Tether.
Tether back. Just up me.
Just one last hit, one
I'm so
last
scared.
moment. Dash attack is almost certainly going to be used here.
Oh, parries. That shield is looking rough.
Oh, misses the tech. The shield break. There it is. And in the same way that Cheesy beat Elkies for that 5th place match, Cheesy is going to 3-1 Elkies in winners side top 32, sending Elkies down to the losers.
Yeah,
Man, and that last stock was so unbelievably close. I mean,
well, it was earlier, like in a sequence prior to that last one. Cheesy had done the same thing. She, what was it? She did the down special on shield, and you could see it was like just barely, like cracks were forming. It was like if Elkies tried to shield one more time, it was going to be a shield break.
exactly.
And I think just in the back of her brain, Cheesy was like, I'm going to set up into that again.
It'll happen.
Do a
It'll
little
work.
bit of damage, a little bit of damage. She keeps shielding these rocks. She keeps shielding these fares. She's hanging on by a thread. Bam! Hit it. Up strong. Flip her up into the sky. Take that game.
Now, the one thing that I remember seeing in the patch notes over and over and over again is we want to see more shield breaks.
We want to see more shield
We want to
breaks.
see more shield breaks.
Look, I think shield breaks are hype. That's sick.
I mean, I think shield breaks like this are hype.
Yeah.
Right? I think shield breaks where it's just like, all right, it's a guaranteed kill even from 0. Okay, maybe a little less hype, right? You know?
Right. But I mean, a lot of characters don't have like several high shield damage moves that they can do in a row. I think like the closest we've seen was in Crag's trailer where he did like rock into like rock bounced while he set up forward strong or something. You know, like, and that's someone sitting in shield. They could have parried. They could have rolled out.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I like shield breaks being in the idea of you're setting up for them rather than you just kind of get them.
Right, you're chipping away at a meter.
Can you imagine?
It's a guard meter.
Can you imagine how evil it would be if Plasma Slice functioned as a shield breaker?
It does. It does more shield damage. It does.
But if
shield damage.
But if it did
like a bajillion
shield breaker damage.
Sure. That's true.
Like,
I mean,
you know,
the problem is too, it's not as safe on shield, even if you space it. So it's less of a threat, but it is there. You do gotta watch out for it.
Don't get me wrong. You know, Plasma Slice is nice. It's no shield breaker.
No.
It's no mist finder.
No.
But much like Mistfinder in Guilty Gear, move's still busted.
Yeah. But we got my boy Dox playing Clarin versus Cake Assault on Fleet. Now, a lot of people say this is a bad matchup for Fleet, right? But the reason that they may say this is because things like, you know, Clarin's sword reaches further, right? Has more of a disjoint, no fun zone to just shut down a lot of moves. Here's the thing. Fleet, I think, wins this matchup because she edge guards really well, and Clarin's recovery is not that strong in the grand scheme of things. And Fleet just has crazy conversions, just able to keep you locked down with things like fair, forward special, the threat of the mark, right? And her up throw in combo game is crazy good.
Yeah, so what I will say, right, is as a Fleet player, this matchup is suffering, regardless of whether or not it's a good or a bad matchup. It's just genuinely so stressful the entire time because Clarin has so much kill power on Fleet, right? You know, when playing with Asashi, when playing with some other very strong Clarin players, you know, they say, yeah, you know, the big thing about it, right, is that, you know, despite Fleet having this kind of edge guarding, right, you get a forward throw into the tipper F strong. You get a back throw into tipper F strong. You just get so much if you put yourself in the right position. But don't forget, this is Cake Assault, right? This isn't just a matter of character be character. This is Cake Assault, you know, one of the greatest Rivals 1 players of all time versus Dox, who, in his own right, very good player, but doesn't quite have the same pedigree.
Yeah. So I am gonna throw some shade real quick on behalf of my boy Dox, because I think it was VBats who quote, "Dox is Cake Assault if he was good." So not my words. I'm parroting what somebody else has said. I got root for my boy, but he's not doing too great right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're gonna need to be cheering a little more because he is struggling.
Yeah, but hey, He's going to find that kill. I know that he was having a hard time against Sealder, because Sealder was doing incredibly well at the pre-local. Also another Fleet player.
Oh, yeah.
Because like you said, you have that kill power against Fleet, but because she's a floaty, she's so much harder to combo. So getting those conversions is so much more difficult, right? Or just like, she falls out of combos a lot sooner compared to some of the other members of the cast. And again, you have Cake Assault, whose neutral is going to be immaculate, getting that first hit in the first place. Oh, the tipper fair. He's on the board.
That tipper?
Yeah. It was tipper.
But okay. I mean, like, if it tippers, it tippers. But right now, I think Dox actually is just dead.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, there we go.
Oh, wait.
No.
No.
No. Oh, wow. He's actually
still had his air dodge.
You know what? It's the Claren Fleet matchup. Claren's just that good, you know?
I mean, I think Cake...
Claren just cannot...
I mean, Cake basically just SC to 0. Like, I don't...
No, Claren just can't be edge guard.
Uh-huh. It couldn't have possibly just been the mind control.
Yeah, I mean, Claren just has mind control.
True. It's one of her techniques from the future, right? She has a superior tech. Fleet just has a bow. Claren has a lightsaber or legally distinct plasma sword. Oh, okay, but there's that edge.
Okay,
guard,
well,
that ledge hog gonna take out game number 1 for Cake Assault.
Yeah, I mean, all things considered, right? This is a matchup that I don't think either of these players would enjoy so much.
I think that's true. I think you would find some grumbling about the other character on either side. Again, this is the thing I was saying before. I have heard from every character's main about every other character. I hate X character. Yeah. I mean, right? Like, I despise playing against so-and-so. Yeah. And, you know, Asterisk plays so-and-so else, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, the funniest part about all this is, you know, I'm the one being put to take the side of the Fleet players saying, like, oh yeah, this matchup's so bad. I think Fleet Claren's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's just stressful as hell on all sides.
That's fair.
Right. But right now, you know, it's about Cake and Dox just trying to see who can get the huge sense of control here. And Cake, you know, just going all the way in. Now that there's no fun zone on the right side of the screen, he's just going to constantly combo toward the left.
Yes. All right, Dox can do. Getting out of the corner there. Fades back. Oh, the dare. Double jump dare. Classic. Classic Claren. Oh, didn't quite land at ledge.
One of the things that I'm noting from Dox here is that we're not really seeing the same consistency on these F throw or back throw F strongs that you honestly do need if you're going to be playing this matchup at its full potential, right?
Yeah.
The biggest thing that Claren has in this matchup isn't the no fun zone, because people are like, oh, well, yeah, you know, you just don't get access to so many of your projectiles. Because if you're getting hit by no fun zone, I honestly think that you've made a mistake. Yes. The biggest thing about this matchup from Claren is you have so many consistent ways how to lead into kills because of the Plasma Slice, because of the F-Strong. But right now, we're just not really seeing that from Dox.
The Dox combo! He did it!
The Dox combo?
Yeah, that's the thing that like he was figuring out work of the Bear into down strong. Okay. Bear, when you tipper Bear, you are plus 17.
That's crazy.
It's more advantageous on tipper than Dare is. Dare's only like plus 15.
Yeah, I mean,
like before the hit pause ends, you have 17 frames, and that's before they even go into hit stun.
Yeah, I mean,
so you're even more plus than that.
Like I said, right? You know, very solid kill confirms coming out, but right now, Cake just trying to find a way how to actually seal out this stock. Dox very much still swinging though.
Oh, clips the side special there.
All right, that should be a kill.
No, he's able to recover high. Yeah, this large ceiling gives a lot of time. A lot of space to back, and he makes it back.
Yeah, makes it back. Regrab. Beautiful stuff from Dox there.
Up air.
Always DIing the down throw, the direction that the fleet is facing.
Yeah.
And right here, you're seeing both of these players just looking for that one combo starter, that one opening, that one in. I know Dox needs either, you know, some kind of tipper or some kind of grab, but Cake's just not giving it to him. You know, understands the ranges that Claren wants to play around.
All right. We grab. Sets up side special.
All right, and that's one back air. This should be the kill from Cake. And oh, baby.
Spike into the up special.
Yeah, I mean, catches the tech on the wall with that recovery. And Cake going to be taking 2 games to start. Like we said, I mean, Cake, the obvious favorite to win, because I think he's literally the favorite to win the entire tournament.
Yes, I think he is probably seeded number 1.
Which, honestly, I don't think there's many people who would disagree, right? You know, I mean, Cake, very, very strong player here, but right now it's a question of how does Dox match up to this?
Actually, you know what? It might be ZB or Pikmon might.
I'm pretty sure it's Cake ZB Switch as the top 3.
Oh, Switch as well. Okay, Switch too, which is silly because of the chat is ridiculous.
Oh, and there we go. Finally, starting to get some of these tippers off of the throws, but right now, Dox just needs to find more of this. Hasn't taken a single hit in game number 3.
Gets the tipper. No, but big stage is gonna live.
Yeah, going to live, but the next one of those will certainly kill.
Yes.
It just needs a tipper outright here. I'm sure that a back throw will do it, but down strong. There we go.
Nice. Only 19%. Very solid game number 3 here by Dox.
All right, Nair. Not going to do it.
Nice air dodge pass.
Oh, wow.
A little too slow there with the up special.
Yeah, very late on that wall jump from Dox there. I think that he just didn't realize he didn't have a double jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so many of these up throws coming in for Cake. And another Nair for that edge guard, but beautiful on that. Oh my god.
Miss input with the forward air.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the air dodge was so good from Dox, but unfortunately Dox making a flub there and just struggling in game number 3.
No. Tipper jab, recognizes CC'd it, so I gotta get out of there, don't get a full combo.
All right,
oh, hell
down air, down air. Oh my god, we got tippers galore.
Tippers.
All right, and once again, Dox just trying to zone out Cake, just not trying to go too close. Oh, right. Up throw, gonna lead into quite a bit more.
Down strong, no, not quite gonna take it. Now with the sour hit.
All right, down strong,
yeah,
not gonna be able to tip her, so not gonna kill just yet. If Dox lands one grab, it should be a guaranteed kill at this point. Down strong, not going to connect. All right, yeah, there we go. Whoa!
Oh, he fast fell.
Oh no, the hit ball on that there was not the play, but unfortunately, Dox could be dropping down into losers with a 3-0 from Cake Assault. But either way, solid showing. We saw some flashes of brilliance here and there.
Very solid game 3 overall in terms of just kind of feeling his combo game a lot more that game. Definitely getting cleaner hits, winning neutral a lot more, but just those edge guard flubs, unfortunate. But still can make it through losers. We'll see what the rest of the day has in store for him. So yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we do still have some more top 32 winner sets for us.
We do. Yeah.
No?
As far as I'm aware.
No, is that it for us?
Nope. Never mind.
Okay.
We are hopping off. But this has been a blast. It's been an electric start to our winners top 32.
Oh,
Thank you, everybody at home, for tuning in. Again, my name is Dawson. Quick little shout out. If you are in NorCal, check out NorCal Rivals of Aether, NorCal ROA on Twitter. We are all throughout the Bay Area, Superior, California. If you play the game or you're interested in the game and you're over in our neck of the woods, come say hey. But meanwhile,
hello, I'm Anti, once again. And if you're interested in Rivals of Aether and you're in Southern California, go ahead and check out SoCal Rivals of Aether on Twitter. I mean, Discord is pretty easy to find. You can find me on Twitter, ask me for it. But either way, right? We got NorCal, SoCal coming in clutch.
Yeah.
But either way, y'all have a fun time and make sure to enjoy the rest of Rivals 2.
Yep. See ya.
Hey.
Well, it's me and Anti, one of us, on every single set today, and there's nothing you can do about it. You cannot escape. But I am not joined by Anti. I am joined by Ubel. How's it going?
Doing good. This is my second heat wave, and it surpassed even the last one.
It's my seventh heat wave. I go to too many.
7 of 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the full sweep.
So we're getting the full range of experiences here, and it has been amazing this weekend.
Oh, yeah,
See
good event.
The variety of different competitions, of course. There's been Rivals 1, Rivals 2, Lethal League Blaze. There's been Fraymakers,
Yep.
NASB, which
Combo
wrapped up yesterday.
Devils.
Combo Devils, like just a full range of platform fighters, and it's all culminating in the bracket that we have right now. That's not my tag, by the way. It's so Ubel and MSB,
Yep.
three-letter tag.
Three-letter.
We're going to be passing over to winner side, top 16, some top 8 qualifiers. Thank you so much, production.
You're so back.
First off is Omar and Switch.
Yep. I mean, Omar, I don't know. I think I could beat him.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that if we played, I would beat him. That for certainly. So, playing up against
Next
Switch,
time
who
you
got through NBAD to get here. I also think I would beat NBAD if I played him. Certainly.
Tough bracket. Tough bracket.
Anyhow, winners top 16. Top 8 is in fact after top 16. We must decide who the 8 people are. So these next 8 sets, the winners of those will be those people, as it turns out.
Yep. 4 in winners, 4 in losers, 4 matches, I mean. 2, 8 from all sides.
Yep,
you know.
we got that LACS spot up for grabs with, I
Very
think,
true.
Cake and ZB already qualified. I'm not sure if Switch is able to go. And then from there, we got Omar, we got Pikmon still hanging in winners, among many others.
Just to give a lay of the land before we get right off into it, as good old SBS holds up the bracket to make sure everything is okay on production side. We're going to be going in inverse order. It's going to start with Switch and Omar, who you see right before you. Then we're going ZB Squanto, Pikmon Bunthers, and Cake Assault Cheesy Potato. A triad of Crags, all in winners.
Whoops! Behold, Korg. The rock will be thrown.
Yeah, it's gonna be hell of a gauntlet. The loser of all of those sets will play against the 4 waiting in loser side qualifiers: NBAD, Juno, Heels Good, and then there's currently some catch up being done on the side of Doc's HKP, which is happening. Winner of that plays LP's.
Heels Good back on McLaren according to the bracket.
It's been a little bit of a mix, right? So they started top 32 going Arcane, and then they used Clarence specifically against Y, which valid.
Arcane and winners, Clarence and losers might be the wave here for Heels Good.
Clarence, man, everyone's so good. This is the entire cast.
It's hard to make a wrong choice. All 10
truly
characters
is.
pretty good if you know how to pilot them.
We get a little bit of. I think all 10 characters are represented in the top 16.
Who's our raster?
There is no
Rest in
raster.
peace.
There is no raster. Everyone's here is too morally sound to play raster.
We ain't got no birds here.
No birds. No, we're locking in. Some bans are happening to Switch. The fist bumps are going, and
Wow. Yeah, the forest is good stage for both of these guys. Mo and Thin Blast Zones.
Yeah, and it always seems like Switch just seems to have like a ton of familiarity on this stage in particular, being very similar to a PM stage. So,
Oh, man.
and like Zetterburn having,
It sure is green, huh?
it sure is. The Zetterburn just being able to consistently close the gap on a stage like Ethereal Forest, like absolutely transforms how you have to play. Since most of the time, whenever you engage with Zetterburn, the best answer is I need to get out of the Zetterburn's range.
Yeah, Omar just having to contend with the Nair Shine mix here. And ain't going so good so far, but 72, good enough to maybe get things back on track.
That just giant forward air to stuff out any attempts at ledge trapping, thanks to the what's usually the meatball, but I guess this one's the eyeball. And that new void.
Invincible ledge refresh. Roll up not good enough though, Omar recovering. But again, Switch is just on the attack. This small stage not working out great for Omar at all, I would say.
Oh, but the ledge steal from
They're both stealing ledges. Whose ledge is it?
We'll have to flip a coin to the side here, and this.
Ayo. Locks making it back as he does.
And then the
Kind
perfect
of his weakest
spacing.
strong, though.
Still,
Well, wanted an up strong anti-air, but Switch is way too quick on those Eder arrows. Fair, fair, fair. Perhaps not so fair, but either way, Switch with a 3-1 stock lead here.
Recognized the mistech though after that side special and able to get the down strong after. Still a whole 2 stocks to 1 deficit. No, the Loxodon not known to be a simply like take damage lying down type of character, but you know it's always so scary whenever you get those sweet spots starting to go. Goes for the B reverse.
These bears are just coming out regardless of Omar's DI.
Yeah, Switch was talking about like this Nair, Zetterburn Nair on big bodies is just like so consistent and so reliable to convert for at minimum a sweet spot fair. And you're seeing it over and over and over again. And as soon as the tech chase comes out, you're not trying to DI away from it because you've been getting caught by Nair a whole bunch. That's when he catches you with that giant forward strong too, reigniting with those fireballs. Okay.
That forward strong does cover a whole lot of tech options. That downbeat covers none of them, and we're somehow at a last stock game.
It gets spooky when the dogs come out.
Sweet spot that up air. Lox is big enough for... Lox is too big for that up air to fail. Going to game 2.
Honestly. Once you reach those high enough percents, the sweet spot up air afterwards can be harder just by nature of the sweet spot being a little bit lower into the pause. But Loxodon's just giant.
Large man.
it's so easy to maximize your punish game on characters like him. But we're going to something with a little bit more space, a little bit more experimentation as well.
I wonder why Loxodon would want to... Omar took me here too. I'm just not sure why Loxodon really wants to go here. The platforms are nice for combos. I guess it's just a maximized punish game, and you've seen that up strong come out. It covers a whole lot, the whole dang platform. And yeah, punish game maximized.
Yeah, avoiding the wall as much as possible to take away any tech scenarios if you do get that opportunity. And Omar is always the type of Loxodon I associate where he's much more forward on the trigger and trigger happy in general, rather than a Loxodon like Nardwar, who's a little bit more tricky when it comes to the ledge play.
Omar also no stranger to getting those command grabs, looping them together.
A couple quick reads to jab 1-2. Look for the DI in order to get that up strong, but no dice here. Instead, we've got to get all the way back, which we do thanks to the Hyperborean Harbor not having any sort of blockades underneath. It allows for a big vertical sweeping recovery like Loxodon to get right back into the action with that up strong.
I think you can kind of tell too that this is just a very comfortable stage for Omar. This stage is so like strange, unique, and not really seen before in the genre that a lot of players, especially with how often it gets banned, a lot of players just don't play here at all and just expect the other player to never pick it. Which means that you're kind of getting caught off guard when an actual like Harbor Warrior shows up and knows all the little tricks and insights and outs of the stage.
The magma keeps him warm as the temperature cools down. It always is fun to see that type of early meta exploitation, I guess. Like Omar choosing to focus on different types of skills than a lot of other players. With this Loxodon playing a very popular pick, but maybe not as strong of a character compared to some other ones, but still 100% making it work because he's choosing to focus on very different types of confirms and a very different type of game plan.
Oh man, Omar going for everything there.
That was just so much
not
coverage.
able to get the tech up, and that's a 3-stock. Apparently just don't let Omar go here.
Yeah, he's comfortable.
Harbor's strongest soldier coming out hot.
You don't deserve
the down air on the eyeball as well. It forces early recovery routes from Switch at that point just to try and immediately get
no wall.
And you get to the deeper in wall.
That's hard.
And at that point, it's just easy pickings for a big old Loxodon to go down there and complete the edge guard, which Omar was certainly ready to do as we head to the Ho Dojo for game number 3.
Yeah, Switch wanting smaller-ish stages. This stage feels very small due to how tightly packed it can be with that platform layout.
Spooky. Always scary when you see a Zetterburn go any prolonged amount of time off stage. Both sides of the party making it back onto stage just in the nick of time, though. Wow, that eyeball setup was crazy.
Yeah, this Loxodon ain't got no meatballs. It's a different kind of beast here.
I'm calling him.
Oh, yeah. Look at that guy. He's looking back at you.
No blinking. Gotta just watch all the action unfold. The ledge special. He tried for another command grab setup, but that fireball resets just got to put a little
right there,
on it. Jab 1-2 and got the DI in. That's going to guarantee the up strong.
Up strong, thankfully for any Lox opponent, does not kill at 100. Need a little more on it.
Even with the magma online. to roll through the platform, but Switch is still sticking to the game plan, as you mentioned earlier, MSB, like all about small stage, close quarters, how many scrambles can I enforce, but Omar one step ahead.
That locks his up throw kind of just gives him stuff.
It's crazy, especially on a fast bowler like Zetterburn.
That should be it.
Too far,
Oh,
yeah, back air up strong. Trying to get Shine out of disadvantage.
Oh, we're spot dodging.
Yeah, trying to not let Omar take too much of the initiative here. Always ready with those shines out of any sort of like spot dodge. Whoa!
Oh yeah, Omar really asserting some power here. Switch and rolling back on them.
Did that without any magma too.
Yeah, use the empty one.
Didn't even realize. Or if the empty one was just going to be enough.
Does have a hitbox on it. Little itty bitty. Oh yeah, Waveland up strong. Not enough time for Locks to fall all the way back to down to that original platform, so we had to elevate our game a bit. Omar also doing his best out here. Going to be recovering back to the stage, Switch maintaining a big hole in the ledge.
Able to make it back. So he tries to parry the fireball, but doesn't find it. Back there getting punished, but able to burst out of it. Big
Fireball parry. Just so much invuln on that downer was not in time.
The Tusk's in sweet spot though. That's just, I think he short hopped instead of full hop. Had to like do a quick double jump in order to get there, and didn't have enough time to put up some charge up strong with no magma. It's not going to confirm the stock. However, we do find the
meatballs out
Tusk.
here, though. Oh, Omar, a little too deep, but not on the right end of the stage. The Switch just simply recovered past it low.
No shine follow-ups. Instead, we're letting these Nair rock going just below the ledge.
Ooh, sneaky double jump. Cheeky tail here, but Switch still with a pretty good looking lead here. Not able to confirm off the throw.
Yeah, got the DI in too. That's exactly what he wanted. Still, we have those Nairs out of shield on lock. Trying to confirm yet further. Still back air. No
That's
way
a fire
to
on
get the
there.
up strong, but an ignite and a ledge trap is what you're looking for.
What a
Up throw.
grab out of that get up
That was
attack.
so
Switch is in
great.
huge trouble here. This could be it, but shines out of the combo.
All right,
Check chase.
Yeah.
And gets the throw. He'll throw with fire on. Be seeing you later. 2-1 for Switch, but Omar not out of it yet. Has another counter pick up the sleeve here.
It's the nature of watching Zetterburn go, where
Oh, man.
you're like, oh, this is so oppressive. This is so much. You just are forced to disengage. But Omar making very specific callouts based on what Switch's individual timings to put out stuff like jab ones or F tilt ones to cover
yeah.
base nairs as well.
That's the Lock's way.
And then every time you see Switch get hit, it was like, Omar could just kill him. It doesn't matter where, doesn't
Yeah.
matter what percent.
That Lock's punish that up throw into imagination. And we're running it back, even though it's originally Switch's counter pick, showing some big confidence from Omar here, and he's off to a bang.
Yeah, the Ho Dojo offering some solid blast zone size for both parties here, and the escapability on these platforms is certainly nothing to shake a stick at. But Switch has just shown such proficiency that it's hard to really see him dropping any combos that lead to platform tech chases afterward.
Yeah, Switch's combo game's been nasty all set. Omar kind of catching him in neutral though with his dash backs he's been doing, as you can see there, but Switch finally overextending with that sweet spot fair, putting Locks off stage.
Trying to get the ledge refresh.
Oh, wow, and finds the kill.
That air dodge just sealed his fate after getting caught by the fireball. Rough stuff, but Switch takes full advantage of it, covering the whole platform, yet we miss with the magma empowered up strong. All right, didn't
Get
miss
the back hit there. Oh, Switch barely got ledge in time for Omar's attack to fail there. And we're going back out.
Yeah, shine fair into that tech chase forward strong yet again.
Deep dash attack.
Switch just kind of acknowledging that Omar wants to disengage whenever he's in tech scenarios. That's a huge pickup from a stock count, though. Not trying to let his percent get too high. Playing in the corner as much as possible. Has full magma online. It
Eat
might not
there.
matter. That's tough. Going right out there.
Oh, Zetternair so good at stopping that meatball from being a factor here. Omar really not able to get anything established. Omar's barely been able to get magma, too. Not really seeing any of those crazy mountains. Switch is just right on top of him. Mox has no opportunity to sit on that puddle.
Yeah, Omar just kind of forced to utilize jab as a way to just stop the bleeding, trying to catch. Lines up with neutral tech jab.
Oh,
Through the first up
that's
air.
no resources here. Omar has to swing to get that opportunity back to ledge.
Ledge dash jab, finds the dash attack, converts into the full string with the forward tilt in and the down tilt, but
So much shield pressure here.
And it's a lot of nickel and diming from Loxo. There's
Hey, last
finally
stock.
the conversion with that late dash attack. 108. It got full, nearly full magma there.
Full magma here. Omar only needs one. Each player really only needs one hit, despite what the lead would tell you. That one is not clean enough, though.
The run-in eyeball hold. Getting stuffed out by Zetter's massive forward air hitbox. Trying to prolong this ledge situation as much as possible.
Switch gets caught.
Go to
Here's
the
the up
reverse
throw. Dash attack backwards to retreat. Both players being super careful here, but that DI was not super great.
Able to live thanks to Loxodon's overall weight. Does the reverse.
Tries to get a reverse fair, but doesn't do it. This is Omar's chance here. Switch off stage, but barely gets out of the way of that. Locks down tilt.
He called out the roll in as well, but unable to get the follow
Anyone's
on the
game
top
here.
platform.
Omar might have it.
So, forward air. One more hit ought to do it, but it chooses to
That
prioritize
was not
eyeball.
gonna
That's
will it.
going to
Oh
do it.
my god. Switch. Switch was up big, but it still felt like he stole that one at the very end.
It was like the grinding momentum slowly but surely falling in favor of
Oh,
Omar.
man.
And Switch playing up tempo as he's been known to do in offense, but switching that same tempo to defense, getting off of ledge, getting to ledge and off of ledge insanely quickly in order to catch Omar setting up a meatball.
Yeah.
Getting hard.
There's a lot of
hard
setup
punch for it.
moves in Rivals. It's kind of
Yeah.
easy to just kind of get focused on what you want to do instead of what your opponent's doing and how easily
Right.
they can punish you for pressing your button.
Worked out like a charm there for Switch, able to survive that that key fourth game, and move on into top 8. Our first member of winner side top 8 and top 8 in general
Switch
is
is out here.
Switch on the Zetterburn.
BB Squano coming up next.
This is going to be funny.
Oh boy. I don't think ZB likes this matchup, but he is good at it, as evidenced by 3 over Stroder here.
Very true. And Stroder, though, one of the big things when I was watching that set was like Stroder seemed very anti-bubble. In a lot of its different extra facets, kind of just the bare minimum of sometimes I'll put out the command grab and like have a bubble confirm, and sometimes I'll use it to slingshot. But if I don't have to, then I won't. Meanwhile, Squanto, who is already a prolific punish game extraordinaire,
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of Rano,
Nasty combo game.
loves to expand on his combo state. It certainly also has those bubble tricks in mind and
Yeah.
has those very well practiced. So this is going to be a little bit of a different style of Rano that is stepping up to the plate to contend against ZB, who is the second seed here for a very clear reason.
ZB's been on an absolute tear.
Total.
Generally only being stopped by the tippy top of the game.
Right.
Cake Assault and the like.
Even able to take wins though over some of the best, like Stango as well. ZB has wins on. Boyko, like
Hand warmer going through with the players right now.
pressing buttons, going to the getting all their platform edge cancels and the like all set. Having some nice chatter in the meantime. You get to see the crowd starting to
There's ZB.
form.
People want to watch some rivals out here. Top 16 of a tournament can kind of be even more exciting than top 8. There's
I agree.
larger variety of players. You don't really know what's going to happen, who's going to make it on.
And I think the interesting part of top 16s, like right now, and in general, but especially right now, is how metagames tend to settle in. And we're in early meta, of course, nothing is truly solved, but you get to see a broader scope rather than the players we know are exceptional doing exceptional things. So you get a nice flavor of like the character representation that's not just the best players playing the characters they like.
In ZB and Squanto, though, if you had to name the best player of each character, these two would have been in the short list, but there have been yet more players on the come up. Still, Squanto couldn't make Riptide, making it out here. See if he can make a top 8.
The Shadow Window Enjoyer playing the Abyss skin. That's 2 for 2 on Abyss skins.
People like what they cannot have. Good spot dodge, yeah. That crack chain grab is not true. You can kind of spot dodge out of there. Luis McCry tries to dash grab you.
Maybe trying to mix in some empty landings early in the game, but now we're getting.
Oh,
Right.
does Squanto not know how to tech that down throw? It's going to be a rough night.
Yeah, any opening at that point from ZB could meet so much damage if he's not able to properly tech on some of these command throws. We finishing off with the fair? Yes, we
Barely
are.
kills, it seems.
Bubble also just now popping and had been displaced for such a long time.
Oh, ZB Blush breaking out all the funny cheese. Every one of Craig's specials getting used here.
And then he just mixes it in with just good buttons overall.
Solano does get the tech, but it's a tech roll, so he doesn't have time to avoid the dash grab coming up after. ZB kind of in dire straits here. Needs to find a fair here, or a down strong that should be dead. Okay, needs to hold it. Yep.
Rolls on. The down strong usage, excellent from Squanto. Seems to be one of his premier mid-percent combo finishers, which I really do enjoy. It's
Moves good.
Such a devastating angle that it launches you at.
Oh, DI in on that down strong will result. And confirm.
That's a stock.
Down
To
tilt.
be sure. DIN is just...
You don't want to be DI anywhere against Crag,
Anywhere.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Crag kind of just gets you.
And then if you DI out on the wrong timings, he forward dares you and you explode anyway. Like it's a tough stuff whenever you're getting hit by Crag. So the answer, just especially playing such a mobile character like Rano, is
Relentless
oh
from
my
ZB.
god. Like you just have to avoid getting
Oh,
hit.
saves him.
Oh, thanks, man.
Just to kill him.
Goodbye.
The quit out.
I love the
DQ this guy.
I love the skip, like the windscreen skip.
He's pausing. Oh yeah, that destroys tourney mode. So we've got a real professional here in CB killing tourney mode.
He's real good at it. It seems good at a lot of things. As we go on to the Ethereum.
That is 1-0 for ZB in his favor.
Yeah, very
Moving on
quick
to
game.
three.
All right.
We don't get to know what the bans are because we don't have tourney mode anymore. It's life in Zeeb's world.
He's making sure that we're living in it. Double Dacus. Some solid damage. Not able to destroy the pillar in time, though. Instead, we're just harassing with some needles. Nice. Some quick ledge grabs.
That could be it. Maybe gonna have to side beyond back.
Doesn't have pillar.
Oh, Squano not able to retain invincibility. Get past that crack back air.
That's so tough. Has such a big opportunity, but we're picking it
Sour
up
bear.
right where he left off.
Crag's big. You can confirm basically anything you want on him. But the strength of your imagination.
Sour hitball bear forward strong. Excellent. And ZB misreading the tech chase. Squanto
Stuck on a plat here. Has a shield out.
Up tilt, up air rather, trying to just intercept, taking as many trades as possible.
No
but you're
tech on that one.
Not trying to get into a scrappy affair with Crag if you can have the option.
Oh, I do not like that tongue animation. Did you see that eyeball?
Yeah. The Aviskins are sick.
In some way, indeed.
Yeah. and sometimes in the literal and in the figurative way. We are going to be able to break that pillar, though, thanks to the needles and ZB happening to get off of them just in the nick of time. Squanto.
Pummel break is pretty huge here. Oh, and a miss on that. Could be critical, but ZB is roaring right on back to the Bears.
75 after all this. Nice anticipated forward air.
Oh, instant dare.
It's just so ready. It's just so ready. It's like, oh, you broke my pillar and you recovered? Don't worry. I'm right on to the next
Bubble
interaction.
gets interrupted here. Gonna tongue sling 2 with the pillar, though. Thank you, ZB, for giving me that tongue sling.
Setting up yet another pillar. Gets broken by the forward air. Oh, an opportunity that goes by the wayside. Instead, we just take a sour back air. Nice forward hug in order to get out of that, though.
Yeah, they are duking it out here. Both of them just trying their best to get those strong aerials out, and ZB will prevail.
Crag just generally has the advantage when it comes to those high percent, like straight hit wars.
That'll be it.
All right.
Stuck so long in the air for that down tilt. Squano will even this game out. Last stock of this. But Crag is doing up moves. Watch out, he's doing up moves. Into the fair.
Caught by an up tilt, 75%, and intercepting the tongue to ledge. So we get yet more damage. Trying to set up for a back air fair or a back air into a down special. Not going to find the hit that you need, but we get the tech chase regardless. Just coming
That
right
is so tough.
in.
Such a bad spot to have the tech in with that down strong cover and everything.
ZB just fully aware of like, hey, I might be in disadvantage, but I'm still swinging with this down air. And you either have to stuff me early or avoid it completely. And the only way I lose is if you have the hard soul read that I'm doing this in the first place. Oh, hello.
Good tech. Yeah, generally when Crag is doing that, if he jumps, you can input the tech. There's a timing where if you see a jump, you can input your tech, and you will catch that down throw just about every time. The mix-up is if you decide to do that, and if Crag decides not to jump.
Right.
and just throw you down right away. That is unreactive.
So much damage. Down tilt sending at a very, very key angle in order to intercept typical Rano recovery routes. Tries for the landing back air, but ZB perfectly ready to intercept any of the pressure that Squanto wants to set up. We're just not seeing the frog get started. And it's ZB's game in full control.
Yeah, I mean, it's just tough, especially when the punish difference is so pronounced. Squanto's been getting some great combos in, but every hit ZB gets feels like death.
He's getting like 75 minimum, or you're playing this like back and forth game, which is natively gonna favor Crag.
Yep.
Tries for the back throw setup, but we've been seeing Squanto go for that a couple times. ZB ready to tech and hold shield on the platform. No down strong, though. Invincible ledge refresh.
Yeah, Crag can do quite a few of those with that up B. Needle boost coming out is going to be enough.
That was clean.
Fast-paced action here. Game 3.
Utilizing the swing in order to get there, to get exactly where he needs to be. Empty land, just the dash attack, though.
Oh, DI's in on the Nair 4.
That's rough. All right, has to toss the block up. Squanto doing a ton of feinting, but not a ton of actual pressure on the ledge here. ZB seems perfectly happy to take a couple needles if it means he can get back to ledge.
Squanto finally mixing in some back throws when at ledge. ZB was caught holding away from stage, but therefore it's time for back throw.
Gets a back reverse down tilt into back air.
Oh, could be
Another
trouble
one.
here. That is
Sent the wrong way, but it didn't matter.
Does the job.
Yeah.
We got last stock. And
Had
ZB
no
getting
pillar.
caught out a bit.
All right, the dogs are out yet again. Oh, we find a big forward air, but no grab after.
ZB not SCIing these up airs means he's going to be in for a rough time.
Oh, no pillar as well. Has to wait out the tech option.
Oh, what a wave. Are
you're
you
gone.
kidding me?
You're gone.
What a wave land.
Oh, my lord.
Stealing that ledge and responding with an invincible back air into the down B for a kill.
A huge confirm.
Behold
No.
the shirt of ZB. The
Nice.
shirt of a champion.
It's good
perhaps.
fabric.
Heading into top 8
Seems
winner's
comfortable.
side.
And that was quite the cozy 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always crazy because ZB makes it seem so easy.
He's just out here, right?
Yeah,
he's
he's
just
just
having
like-
fun, quitting out of games.
It flows so naturally from one setup to another, and even those moments that are so impressive, like that waveland, in order to get an invincible aerial that wins him the game.
Yep.
It just happens so smoothly.
He's like, oh, just real quick, but you
Yeah.
didn't think I could do this.
Yeah, like, were you ready for this after everything that you had to worry about throughout that 3-game
Last
set?
thing on my mind is ZB becoming invincible.
Yeah, right?
Help.
Like,
Oh no.
help, please.
All right, up next, I believe we're going to have Bunthers and Pikmon. There it is. We're going on from bottom up to top.
Character 2 of the Crag Gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
This time, the opponent will be Pikmon on
Forsburn.
Yeah, on the Forsburn, the sole player of Forsburn in this
Take on
top
that fleet, so.
of Forsburn in top 16 solo. Not sure if Cake is like prepping a Forsburn.
Cake did
for-
play a one game of Forsburn that I saw against Menace 13. That's as far as I got with seeing that.
and there was the fours that he played in the coin box not that long ago.
Yeah, he's got it. That Force is nasty. I
Yeah.
think it might be better than the fleet, but fleet is just so consistent and overwhelming.
Right.
She's kind of a breezy character to play a
And,
long
like-
bracket run with.
Yeah, and Fleet just has like a better matchup spread, has less like DI dependent stuff, has like stronger clear win
Doesn't
conditions.
get comboed as hard.
Doesn't
Has
get
better
combo
recovery.
as hard.
Bit of a better recovery. Force
Yeah.
recovery is pretty good.
It's all right.
We will be seeing it. Force
Yeah.
having to recover against Craig is a bit of a pain point for him.
Yeah, Crag has a lot of means just to get rid of smoke for free, which it cuts out a ton of Force's mix-up game.
Rock is Forsburn's demon in this game.
It's so rough. 'Cause it destroys Clone as well, which is, since Forsburn, unlike in Rivals 1, he can't regain his jump by teleporting into
Yeah.
smoke.
Only
He's-
2 jumps for this guy
Yeah.
unless he has the empowered neutral B.
Right. So the intent is to utilize Clone Dash, which is
Yep.
when you're right next to Clone, you input Side Special again to get a nice horizontal dash.
Watching Rivals 1 had me like all mixed up because these
Right.
clones aren't dashing. What's going
Yeah,
on?
it was like, wait a minute, well, he can't do
Hold
this.
on a second.
However, Rock says
stop.
destroys the clone and all the smoke around you, so you're kind of just leaving Forsburn on an island sometimes if you play your
Yep.
rocks right.
And Forsburn's up special does not go through the pillar. That pillar is a solid wall and will just kill Forsburn immediately. He's
It's-
not able to get to ledge from there.
Forceburn is kind of can be put into a lot of really bad checkmate situations against Crag specifically.
Yep.
Luckily
Just have to be careful.
Luckily
Be
for
on point.
Pikmon, he's got a very, very insane mind for the reset. It does a lot of times he'll work in his combo routes to, instead of just go for like a normal back air instead, or maybe like a reverse back air setup or a down air stuff. He looks for like the spiking hit of down air to then play a tech chase after and reset on platforms, or reset utilizing Forcepurn's really good initial dash and then cover with down strong instead, which is a much more potent
Downstrong
finisher.
covers everything.
It's
Yeah.
so huge.
Forcepurn's got a lot of these little itty bitty moves that can kind of link into themselves. So
Yeah.
if you can find 2 chains of them in a row, that ain't too bad. Good way to get that damage going.
So I have to see just how potent either side of the coin is. Bunthers was the guy that put me into losers, though. So hopefully he keeps going, because that makes me feel
Yeah,
really
Bunker's
good.
on a big run here, beating evil Nardwar,
Yeah.
the Lox main. So
That was a fun set to watch.
Crag and Lox slug it out against each other.
Yeah, he plays the Ladybug Crag, which is sick.
Yeah, we got Airy Skin. Premium on these setups. The event
looking
build.
good.
Just in case you were wondering who bought all these setups, the answer was no one. They just came with the build. It's only got versus mode on it. No online.
So a gift of the Studios of Ether Studios team. I keep calling it Studios of Ether.
I mean, they've been doing X of Ether for the whole
Right.
whole thing, right? Come on.
So we're locking in. No turning mode here, so we just get to
Yeah,
watch them.
Suffered DB's wrath, unfortunately.
DB came in and did his deeds. Pikmon and Bunthers, though. Bunther is really considering here. Seems like he's first ban. They're talking it out. Excited for this one, though. Set 2 of Crag.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing 1 million Crag
Yeah.
all throughout the block, because even if the Crag loses, that just means we're going to see him again in the losers bracket after we dip through all these winner sets.
Very true. And there's one more waiting in the wings. You can see her right there, Cheesy Potato.
Oh, yeah. Cheesy Potato up against Cake Assault. We didn't get to see that in Rivals 1, but we're going to see it in this game after this set right here.
What else is going on in the loser side of bracket as these two get their bans going? Elkies and HKP are currently going at it to see who will play Squanto. Meanwhile, our only current set of losers that is populated is going, which we will be seeing later, of course, on this stream right here. You're not going to want to miss it. Is Omar and Heels Good? So that'll be the canon matchup of Loxodon and Claren. Potentially.
Yeah,
Or
we might see some Borkane coming out.
yeah, we could also see the
go either
Arcane,
way.
true. Interesting stuff. This is a fun bracket. It's been a lot of fun just to like peruse and see everyone start to push their own characters in one way or another, figure out if they want secondaries, and starting to see a lot
Yeah,
more.
a lot of people hate Fleet and picked up a Claren.
Yeah.
It's funny. I don't think Fleet loses it that badly.
No, it's
but
not.
I think the top Clarens are just so far ahead of the rest of the curve.
Honestly, with like Rung Gunshu and Boyko being arguably two of the top 10 players, both playing the same character. All right, but we're getting started here. Best of 5, our third winners quarter final set. Pikmon off to a rough start.
Just dead.
Yep. That's just
No wall jump.
how it happens
Just
sometimes.
kind of out here. See what they got cooking on this crack here as we continue into the second stock.
Oh, spending the double jump super quick though. Trying to line up as many backers as possible. Oh wow,
Looking
Bunkers
for
has
something there. Pretty methodical looking combo game, but Pikmon not flinching here.
Yeah, Bunthers have been showing off a lot of like empty land mix-ups, trying to use Crag's fastball-y nature to mix in some empty land grabs amidst all of what Crag can do on short hop with these nairs as well. Super devastating, but Clone taking one for the team
Gets
in order to
that
make
turnaround
sure
there.
that Pikmon can get back to stage and get right into advantage. Ooh, looking for the up cape there, trying to anticipate Bunthers maybe like doing a
Oh,
jump in of
that's
some
a
kind.
dangerously low shield. Tech chase down strong comes out. DI's all the way in, but still living because Crag is large and in charge.
And you see what I mean about the reset potential that Pikmon likes to exploit. What layers in a more prolonged advantage state in
Back
order
air
to make
takes.
sure he can get something like a down strong after all of that.
All right, so I have seen Forceburn in Rivals 2 like to get combust with an opponent's fresh stock if at all possible. In Rivals 1, that's unheard of. And it's because Super Clone is, for some reason, just feels way better in this game.
He's really competent. Like, he's hanging out and hanging on most of the time. Unfortunately, Super Clone in this game was kind of taken out very quickly. Kind of brutalized here is Pikmon, able to pick up a quick smoke stack before instantly turning this back into some big advantage. Had the jump call out. But
oh, that was an up strong for sure from Bunthers. Might get the kill anyway. No. Gonna have to nail down this edge guard. The Shard Barrage will do it.
No smoke allowed. Can't teleport into it safely because if you end up getting caught by the shard or the smoke cloud, then you're just stuck in free fall and no means to save you. Wow, okay, the hitfall in there too. Tries to mix in this clone as much as possible, but Bunthers seemingly unworried, and there's the empty land that he tried to mix in a little earlier. Bunthers in a pretty firm control here in game one, and now we've got the platform pressure starting to really get going. Looked for down air, but the flat drop up air able to get Pikmon out of a really precarious spot.
Yeah, now comes the question with Craig over 100 of how kill Bug? He big.
Down air? Back air.
Wow, forward throw, back air. That had to be some hot DIN from Bunthers, but I didn't expect that to confirm.
Yeah, only on DIN, on those percents, you can get down air, you could get back air, you could get reverse down air as well for some cheesy stuff. But that assumes you're playing like the mix-up between down throw and the forward throw at those percentages and spacings. We'll see how it goes, though. The back throw, trying to set up for more, maybe get some cheeky clone stuff.
Pikmon gets hit by the pillar, trying to edge guard. Super unfortunate. And that could be it.
Yep.
Game one to Bunthers, looking real solid out here on the crag.
Yeah, an early edge guard, and he just seemed to ride that lead for the entirety of the game. Always able to play, like by making one play early, he just then played like hit for hit, toe for toe, one for one, the entirety of the rest of the game, and Crag always wins those war of attritions.
Yeah, Force Burn and Crag, you know, the neutral game was looking pretty even between them, but Crag's punish is just so insane.
Absolutely. Walking in the next.
Yet more turning mode deliberations.
They are recognizing that ZB came in.
Turning mode is truly a maelstrom.
They'll figure it out. They'll
It's
get
tough
there.
out here.
It's close. But luckily the keyboard is right there.
Game restart, go.
Not Pikmon, not realizing you can just Alt F4. He Alt tabs back to Steam.
What a play.
What?
Yeah, I mean, game launches up real quick.
Yeah,
Let us get back into the swing of things.
very minimal loading times here, thanks to the specific build, as you mentioned earlier. Just no online, no
Yeah.
menus, just
You know
gameplay.
what is a rival.
Yeah. The intro cinematic, no. My immersion.
Get our band sorted, and we'll be going right into game two. Pikmon definitely needs to solve the riddle of how kill Bug. Many have tried and many have failed.
It's hard. Force Burn especially, like, you're kind of very reliant on DI mix-ups if you're not finding exactly like a stray back air or a stray down strong, especially since up strong and forward strong, like the dagger afterward, can be a little inconsistent. Up strong, you need it to the cape to specifically hit in front of you, and forward strong, it can be floor hugged in order to avoid the dagger entirely.
Yeah, that's definitely counterplay. You don't want to be shielding Force Burn's cape, but the crouch is superior.
Yes.
Down strong, down strong. Get us off to a quick start here.
Some good damage on all sides, but Crag, yeah, it's relatively even overall. Just lets the full Nair rock there for the maximum damage. Oh my god.
Ooh, what a spike here. Pikmon trying to follow up off of that, but instead just going to be chasing Bunthers off the left side.
Tried to jump around. A stage like Kodojo, you're trying to maximize your hitfall up air or forward air game in order to reset these platforms.
Up the eye, and that's fair.
Bunthers get there.
Force recovery just can't function too well against Crag, especially one as relentless as Bunthers. They are killing it out here.
Yeah, too high percent in order to get a down air after that forward air. Has to just take the up air. It's good damage, but the up air will never close out of stock at Crag at these percents. Bunthers, they're holding steady.
Ooh, hold that on the dagger. That'll do it.
Ow.
Maybe you expected a down tilt mix instead of just stabbing him.
That's the DI mix-up between dagger. If you get the opportunity to just the backer out of shield, applying a ton of pressure. Pikmon starting to get rolling.
Pikmon in the groove here. Shards assisting the Force Burn throw, and Bunthers is way off stage, having to pillar up there.
hit all fair after the forward throw in order to confirm a back air afterwards. That was clean.
Pikmon kind of out here on that force, perhaps the best solo force in the game right now. Up against... Well, there's a lot of Krags.
One of the many.
Oh, and look at him go. Look at them
one of the
get
many
that kill right there.
So good. Platform extensions galore with these down airs. Playing the mix-up is there as well.
I think one or another back air there, ended up getting a dash on the turnaround. And now the up throw cargo coming out. Bunther's still trying to assert themselves off stage, but goes a little bit too deep. And Pikmon is able to find a barrel.
Love that Pikmon just lets Clone hang around for a really long period of time. Triple back there, triple forward air rather. Is nothing to shake a stick at though. 75% instantaneously. You let a back air rock. An unfortunate trade there from either side to get another back air into forward air. Letting the rock do the talking.
Oh, what a ledge steal. Bunther's looking clean as they head down the road to a potential winner's side top 8.
That was smooth. You're just threatening all of these shards to stop any amount of like clone spawning or smoke spawning or any amount of off-stage stalling, that it forces a very quick recovery route from Pikmon and Bunther's. Once you know the timing, Forceman's recovery can get dismantled very swiftly and with a gruesome effectiveness.
All right, Pikmon having to dig deep here going into this game 3.
Jules Veil is the selection, trying to widen out the stage a little bit. Still small in terms of black zones in space, but a little bit less consistent of a verticality. Not going to let Bunther's get away with the combos that they just got off in the previous game. Ooh, damage.
There's that force combo. Oh, not looking good for Bunther's there. That pillar was not quite right.
And that's what I love about Pikmon. He's just letting the clone hang around. He'll cross up the clone and just like play a little bit of like the cup swap between the two and let you lose which one you're supposed to be keeping track of.
Yeah, even when you identify the clone, it can kind of be hard to remember which one's which when there's a lot of movement going around. And Pikmon looking like a brand new force burn this game. Got to see if he can carry that momentum the rest of the way.
Double dash attack, letting clone run off the stage. Gets caught there, but we're still so far ahead. Reads the neutral tech as well. Up air, down air.
There's Spike. Craig's still alive. And Pikmon goes too deep. That could be a critical error here. 1 and 3 stocks to 1 until we got 2-2, and now 2-1.
Yeah, could have been big if if Pikmon just let that fastball rip a little bit later, let the dare come a little bit later in order to ensure the pillar was going to get spawned. A nice delay on the side of Bunther's to not only get out of a dangerous situation, but even take a stock. Keeps you somewhat in it. So Pikmon kind of in a roll in this game.
Pikmon absolutely roaring here. Oh, could have been a down B there from Bunther's. Instead, Pikmon's going to make that smoke, get that extra double jump, and recover. And Bunther's not able to quite find a kill here, despite these offstage opportunities. Could be a down B as well, but it is not. We are continuing to attempt a recovery against Craig. Super clutch up B into that smoke column, into the clone creation. And now Pikmon once again taking the driver's seat here.
Finally had a full opportunity to use all of those resources, but more shards. And because the clone was spawned, it shuts down the amount. It puts you into the full timer where you can't spawn clones.
Yep, that should be it. Sour up air, not gonna do it. Needs to be sweet.
Yeah, needs to just get a little bit more sauce on it. Lets the Spires or rock, but the dash attack through it all. Down strong, not gonna find it.
One more perhaps, but oh, spot dot called out. Oh my. Hello.
You know what? Sometimes you just gotta let it rip.
Speaking of, we've got ourselves a set. Pikmon on the board. Gonna have to contend with some craggly counter picks here. The whole rotation of Fire Capital, Air Armada, Hyperborean is well within Crag's domain. Pikmon will have to leave at least one of those open, as well as Tempest Peak down in the corner. All 5 of these counter picks are pretty good in the Crag Force matchup.
If I'm Pikmon, I feel like leaving Tempest Peak might be
It's gonna be Rockwall.
Yeah.
Thin blast zones here. Doesn't give Pikmon as much room to run around and make smoke and clones and try to get past the rock barrage.
Tempest and Rockwall, I feel like, are 2 of 4s is more preferred of the counterpick stages in general, though. You like to play movement. You like to play the plat drop area.
Oh, Bunther's caught out a bit there with Rock. Manages to get rid of it, though. Super clone deployed. We're getting it started.
Dash attacks.
Oh no!
Look at
Wait.
him go. Look at him go.
This clone's going crazy. Finally gets killed by a get-up attack.
No, to the tune of 106% though, and
That's
he finds
it.
the down air, gets the reverse hit
Huge first
too.
stock for Pikmon. And yeah, let's get those smoke charges again. That was fun. Super clone might be coming back real soon.
Back air just needs to win neutral once. Doesn't want to spend super clone where it gets immediately destroyed.
Yeah, just wants to save it. Didn't use it on neutral B there. Knows that super clone could be a pretty valuable asset here.
Oh, and you know Crag is such a big body. Getting an up tilt after that.
Oh,
cape
mixing
is
that
more
reverse
reliable.
bear in there. I might actually be able to save this for the combust now with Crag already at 87.
Yeah, Crag a little bit of a harder character to kill with just a raw combust, but still an absolute
Let's see it.
useful tool. We're gonna
That is
spend
a
it.
deadly spike. Sends them way out there.
Oh, and another one where you're just getting caught by the
Still there.
cape into up tilt.
Crag will make it to ledge after that one, but still risky business here. Pikmon certainly exerting some control over this matchup, and that dagger will do it. And we've got full combust yet again.
And check out the timing change from Pikmon as well. There was
Super clone deployed early, but does get killed here.
that's unfortunately swapped, but getting rid of that clone immediately. But Bunthers, they had been spending so much time going
dead.
for like delay timings on a lot of their offense between like delay fairs, delay back airs. We saw the spot dodge
Oh, look at that.
in the previous game. Pikmon is taking advantage of that by just letting these capes rock and forcing Bunthers to deal with it. In which case, Bunthers is jumping a lot higher, and Pikmon has no problems going for anti-airs at that point. Really dominating control of this neutral at this point, but
Crag
Bunthers-
wobble coming out here.
Yeah, this is
Tons and tons and tons of percent.
70%.
Pikmon's still in the blender, nearly taking a hundo just off of that, but does sweet spot ledge from above before it burns up beat, and still not out of it somehow.
Reverse back air as well. Finally getting the clone just to
That's
spawn
it.
in the nick of
Oh,
time.
we put the eye out against the spike. What a reversal. We've got game 5.
Had the opportunity in order to get the forward air, barely missing, and it spelled his defeat in game number 4. The rock wall, as a sort of like, Forsburn does not dislike rock wall at all. It can really flex his movement, flex platform play, and of course offer a ton of more devastating mix-ups because of the small
Godai.
blast zones. So instead of going back to rock wall, we are going to Godai Delta for game number 5 here in these winners quarterfinals.
Bunthers really getting mixed here by Pikmon's low percent stuff. Feels like every grab attempt is working out pretty well. And look at that clone up B assisting with a huge combo starter right here.
Yeah, Bunthers focused on the clone too. Really thought that was going to be the real one, and
Oh,
he
missed
was
the
deceived.
grab.
They were deceived.
You have been deceived.
You have been. We all have. Oh, the up air catching that attempted back air landing. Forces go for a pillar list, but Bunthers, they're holding on. Dash attack, but the clone detonates.
Getting tons of mileage out of capes now. Bunthers struggling to fall behind. Falling behind here.
And again, it's Bunthers playing at immediate offensive timings. Dash attack from ledges, immediate up airs, and then clone spawn whenever he sees Bunthers back off.
Oh, could be Bunthers' opportunity here.
Ooh, reset. One more.
Need to see some down B spikes, so that is probably Crag's most devastating weapon right here. And doesn't steal ledge, but is able to still keep up that pressure with some bear fairs.
Even pulling rock here. Okay, well, there it is.
Pikmon caught here. Clone Dash has come back up. Still 11 for now, but this not a fair. Ends up only being a back air.
It chooses to.
Combust ends up being online here, and Bunthers narrowly misses that up air. Super Clone ends up being deployed. Definitely the real one was the one that got hit off stage there.
Yeah,
Harry comes out. Will we see the up cape? We will.
Goes for up cape instead of the down strong. It doesn't. Both would have closed out the stock, but down strong is a little more
Super
consistent.
Clone to dodge the down B spikes, but only gets 7 out of it.
So for those that aren't aware, you get to choose which one is force burn whenever you spawn clone. The left one if you do left and left when inputting side special, right when right in side special. He is able to close the distance because of that. That was super, super clean. Of course, Bunthers is immediately getting right back to work. Found a little bit of momentum in that first stock, but Pikmon is taking that
1
ball
million
back
up,
and
up air. Got something to say about that.
Yeah.
Newly found momentum from Bunthers.
Tried to convert into back air a little bit too early, though, and missed out on some damage, perhaps.
Bunthers kind of got fooled by the clone there, I feel like.
Yeah, Clone's hanging around.
Yeah, clone is doing his thing, just jumping and having a good time. Oh,
The pillar
Pikmon
goes-
caught a little low, but there's so much smoke here. Bunthers just throw a bear out. All right, Pikmon back to ledge. These bears are all so scary from Bunthers. That... Rock shards are going to miss. Pikmin up way high, and the clone's taken out in the process. Air stalling fully here. Bunther's not able to get anything good going and doesn't quite DI that up strong how they wanted it.
Seems like Bunthers was just really not expecting Pikmin to let it rip again. The up dagger just doing work. The forward air comes in. Needs to get rid of all of this smoke. There's too much of it in order to focus now. As
the clone with a bit of a save there, teleporting back onto the stage, but that forward air might seal it after some rock shenanigans off stage.
Yeah. Forward air.
Oh, ledge is attained.
Oh, tries for a grab in there as well. Resets on the block.
What a get up.
Oh my god, so quick.
Neutral get up, plummeting glitch.
So quick is all
Oh, wanted to reverse forward tilt there.
Needed to make a call out there. We're too high percent for back air to convert into forward air with some of these.
No pillar Bunthers, no pillar.
That one, Pikmin seems to realize that we are fully committing to so much
get it
damage.
back.
93, 101 after this full extension. Needs any answer. Forward air seems to be the one, but Bunthers can't find it until just
forward
now.
air gets there. We are on last game 5. I think the winner of this set would become favored to get that LACS voucher.
Oh, and
Combust coming out.
That'll do it.
Our set. What a reverse 3-0. Pikmin seemingly learning the crack matchup in the span of a single set. And night and day difference between game 1 and game 5.
Yeah, Pikmin
GG's.
already having an offensive mind, as do most of the best players in this game, have their combo routes be so fluid and so successful. But you're able just to turn it and realizing, oh, I don't need to, against Bunther specifically, they were playing at such delay timings that Pikmin just took control during game 3 by just saying, what if I press buttons? What if I just act immediately out of every single scramble and
prevent those rock grabs?
Yeah, just let it rip time and time again. We would see dash attacks out of the corner. We would see just like every and any means that allowed Pikmin to press a button, he would just go for, and it worked 9 times out of 10 from game 3 onward.
Yeah, Bunther's onstage combo game was pretty solid. Neutral was looking good, but that defense ended up being a hole to exploit for Pikmin on that forest burn, doing his best and taking a game 5 set.
And those windows that you were saying earlier, like the finishers would always just kind of be a forward air, which forward air is really good, but you need to sprinkle in those up airs, those down air. Up airs.
Aerial down B is the one.
Aerial down air, yeah. Aerial down B speed spin. Like that is, like there's a lot more of a. They could have packed a lot more punch in some of those moments and some of those windows of opportunity. But Pikmin took them and ran with it, leading to a 3-2 set. Well, Pikmin will play against the winner of
this
our
one coming
very
up.
next winner's quarterfinal set, our very last winner's quarterfinal set between Cake Assault and Cheesy Potato.
Yeah, Cheesy still on that crack. Cake Assault not on that forest burn as you'd expect it from Rivals 1. He is instead rocking the Fleet, which may or may not be Krag's worst matchup. One of very, very few bad matchups Krag's found his way into in this new engine.
Yes, this one just looks rough. Like I'm watching this type of matchup play out over the course of very many tournaments with Cake Assault and ZB playing.
B-Bad's Mystery Soul. A lot of crazy fleets out there. None of the cracks seem to have an answer. We'll see if Cheesy's brilliant mind can handle it after this hand warmer that both players are doing.
It's always good to have such high character representation of specific characters to see their meta progress very swiftly, namely Fleet and Krag being two of the highest.
And I mean, this is seeded to be the grand finals matchup with Cake and ZB being the 1 and 2. So
yeah,
Kragman's gonna have to learn how to handle this character,
or wait for nerfs.
If there's nerfs, they're gonna be to Krag as well. I would feel
probably
dominant runs coming out from the Beetle with 20 separate top players.
You do the Arxis gamer.
Just buff everybody.
Just like, yeah, imagine.
Give Krag laser eyes and a gun.
Yeah, we're completely changing the game. It's actually a tag game.
2 Krags, baby.
Yeah.
And three Krags in my tag fighter. That's my team right there.
Rivals of Aether Fighter Z.
All right. Cheesy with a good start. Both players parrying it up.
Something that I was hearing Switch and Cake talk about, like being able to mix in more parries out of
controller
shield.
issues.
Uh-oh.
Controller issues, but for who?
Seemingly for Cake.
Did Cake really do like 60% and be like, nah, my controller don't work?
Yeah.
I should be doing at least 100 for taking a stock here.
Come on.
Kidding me?
My backers aren't back airing hard enough. Anyway, we get right back into it. And some gentleman style of competition
This
here.
could honestly be a stock.
Very much could be. Okay, choosing to
All
play
right.
the slow route, though, and allow Cheesy to make it back for the first one.
Pillar with the save there, leading to a second one. Cheesy just having to hide in the shield. This fleet on the offense, too dangerous. And yeah, that's how the edge guard goes out here. It is certainly a tough matchup. Frag doesn't really know how this feels against basically any other character. Rash is the next closest, but even that one feels a lot more manageable in my experience with Fleet.
Yeah, Fleet's wider range just makes it so hard to spawn Pillar comfortably, to do any of your recovery routes comfortably, and then Fleet just gets to follow in right behind with a nair, with a back air, any of amount of float
This
shenanigans.
is dead. It's just with these. This might be the shortest set of the tournament, unfortunately.
Yeah.
For all the crags out there. This matchup sucks. It's really bad.
This is tough. This is really tough.
I want to close my eyes.
And Cheesy's the Crag I associate with being the most comfortable off stage as well. So
Yeah.
seeing this be, yeah,
It's tough.
it's rough.
It's not good. It's not good. It's not easy.
not great.
Yeah, I mean, everyone who doesn't already main Claren has a Claren for the Fleet matchup.
Yeah.
It's like the only matchup Fleet even remotely struggles with, and I'm not even sure if it's quite that bad.
After seeing what Cake did to Docs 3-0,
Yeah,
it was like,
this box is out here.
yeah. He's it's so weird to, even just to pin down like Fleet's matchup chart, because not only is it definitely very good, but there's just like even matchups she struggles in or are even, like Claren. It's like, well, yeah, but Fleet can just edge guard the whole cast.
Yep.
Like without any hesitation. And so Cheesy locks in the Claren, and we get to see
And
if
the
it's-
Claren can also get edge guarded, however.
Yeah.
Oh, just a roll up there, no aerial. Cake is going to punish that, I feel. You need to be able to edge guard Fleet to be able to do Claren Fleet. It doesn't matter how much better your neutral is with that sword if you can't convert off those hits. And that's dead.
Plasma field can only do so much. Your added range and your generally big hitboxes, like Fleet can outmaneuver so much thanks to a mixture of float and just generally a solid wave dash.
There are a lot of Fleet haters with the Claren secondary who are actually pretty nasty on it with that sword. I don't get the feeling that Cheesy is one of them. Seeing Cheesy on non-Crag in both games has always been a bit of an experience.
Yeah, it feels wrong. Oh, reverse.
Cake might be under 100% taken in the set so far, having taken 5 stocks of Cheesy.
Yeah, I think the number was 70 in set 1, and so we are above 100% in the set, but this is going to be a sub.
Feels like I'm watching the
50%
Jets game, dude.
31-6. Ooh.
Oh, man.
Sub 53 stock.
If Cheesy is watching this VOD to try and get advice on how to improve,
I'm sorry.
bad news.
I don't know.
Bad news, we're sorry. It's terrifying.
I can't even begin to understand like the going back to the Crag, but this is just seeming so rough. Tempest is I think a really good stage against
Tempest
Fleet.
is generally my counter pick as Crag against Fleet. Chain grab, huge, but the special combo does get broken.
Yeah, able to transition.
All right, I
over
think
the-
already doing more damage than the Claren did with just that one engagement. Oh, she's just not really spot dodging, I feel like, to get out of these grabs. And Fleet's grab is so good against Crag to get with that up throw. And then once up throw stops working, down throw starts, so always a bit rough.
And you mix in these down specials as well to make space, and you close it so quickly. Oh,
Killer take there.
that was nice.
Does get the wall jump, yeah. Cheesy doesn't feel like this is a bad matchup. I also feel like Cheesy isn't super familiar with it.
Yeah, I know there is some good fleets in the tri-state area, of course, with
Tons of
I
them.
mean, like Cake is in there, but kind of Cheesy and Cake are kind of really far
Alright, looking-
apart. But
looking
like
really good
Ebats
Cheesy.
is another one.
Oh, just goes a little too deep here.
Yeah, sniping.
Oh, barely gets that ledge back, and forward strong does get punished. Delayed get up is in fact how you beat Fleet doing forward strong like that, but might not be enough. She's having to make a pillar here. Get sniped, get sniped, get sniped, and we're on to Cheesy's second stock. Still her best game by far, but I think Cake is seeking to make this one another quick one.
I think Tempest is one of the better stages to go up against Fleet because of
YOLO there, but it doesn't even work. And now Cheesy's in such a bad spot on that pillar.
Able to make it back. Cake is able to.
Oh,
no.
Doesn't input the double jump that she wanted with doing that aerial.
The back throw, 163. Cheesy got to be able to take a stock in
Is
this.
Cheesy Potato going to get 9 stocks by Cake Assault in winners quarters of Heat Wave 7, Rivals of Aether 2 for the PC?
Okay, that's not going to do it. Back throw isn't going to close up. Stock has 2 low base knockback.
This could be a 9 stock.
This is going to looking like a 9 stock. Cake wants it. Oh,
Back air.
down air
Gonna
into
take
the
Cheesy to the break here.
there to stop. Do we have pillar?
No, 9 stock coming out from Cake Assault. Somewhat horrifying.
Oh no,
How
You
can
know-
you stop this cake?
that's rough. That's brutal. In fact,
Fleet is certainly out here.
you know, I was talking to who will be the top 8 commentator here today, Jet. It's like Cake feels like he's on a mission with like a chip on his shoulder
My God.
going into this weekend because this is one of the first heat waves. While he's clearly
Already one heat wave in every
he's-
other event
he's
here.
won a ton of heat waves. It's not about the victory. It's about the ethos surrounding Rivals of Aether 2 right now, and the fact that Cake Assault is not even in contention for best player in the world.
Yeah.
He's clearly a top 5 player
He can't play online, which is kind of how the best player's been getting decided
for sure.
in larger tournaments. That internet
And-
connection
but
is
even-
getting him 33rd and stuff.
Yeah, but even when he's in the same room as Marlon has been,
Yep.
Marlon's taken it every single time. So
Tough pill to swallow for Cake.
And Cake has even lost to players like Boyko. Phenomenal players, but it puts Cake in
Yeah.
this position where he's not the undisputed best player of the main Rivals of Aether game for the first time in like 5 years.
Yeah, we got a dispute out here.
It's like it's disputed. It's kind of swaying towards Marlon. So I think Cake's kind of approaching this with that hyper competitive mindset, chip on his shoulder, saying none of these players, like I should be able to walk in here and just sweep.
Yeah, it's
You know?
looking like it.
He's kind of in top form right now.
Yep. Gonna be Cake versus Pikmon in winter semis. So that is the winners bracket all handled for this block. Up next, we do have Heels Good stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, this will be Heels Good and Omar.
Heels Good on that Orcane right now.
Yeah, looking good with the Orcane, locked it in, so we're not going to be seeing the Clarin. Heels
Super
has
down to
completely
losers.
swapped over to Orcane as the primary. Then you get to see the rest of losers. Squanto and Elkies actually played
Already
off
played.
stream.
Yep. So Squanto 3-0 over Elkies. You will be seeing some Rhino action in top 8.
Yeah, so that guarantees. Where's our character lineup for top 8 right now? So that is Fleet, Pores, Crag, Zetter, Rano. 5 different characters at the moment. This potentially is guaranteed a sixth. This is guaranteed a 6th because
Guaranteed to be number 6.
yes, because yeah, there it is. Thank you. Because Orcane and Aloxodon are currently not in the top 8, and one of them will absolutely make it here. The next set of Cheesy and Juno will be a double up as a second Crag or a potentially second Loxodon, or another Crag or a Maple.
So if you are a sicko and want an 8-character top 8, here's exactly who you need to root for. You would want Heels Good to beat Omar for Orcane. You would want Juno to beat Cheesy for Loxodon, and you'd want Enba to beat Bunthers for Maple. And that is an all different character top 8.
I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. I'm a fan of that. Though I do understand, the enjoyment of seeing 2 different representatives of one character entering, hence seeing Cheesy beat Juno and having 2 different Crags or potentially 3 different Crags in top 8 could be just as fun.
I mean, the Crags have really come out here.
For
You
sure.
have to be so good at this game to get 13th place with Crag in this tournament. Just the best.
Can you find MSB's name in this draft?
Hooray!
They're going through a button check.
It was close, though.
It was close. I mean, 3-2 is close.
Yeah, that's what it means.
That isn't bad.
When it's close, it's close. That's all I'm saying.
I'm used to, like, when I hear it was close, though, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry you got 3-0'd. But he's like,
4-0.
you didn't.
Get 4-0 in a best of 5. But I almost had him.
At least you didn't get 9 stocks. Sorry, Cheesy.
Man,
That's brutal.
tough break.
That's
tough
a rough
break.
one.
Not the first time Cake has 9 stuck someone
No.
in a
no.
prolific tournament.
Probably won't be the last either.
Not at all.
But we're seeing some button checks unfold here, and the thumbs up is given from production, so they are ready to go. Tourney mode is online thanks to a quick reset, and we get to see the bands.
Kicking it in tourney mode once again, at least until ZB steps in for his top 8 set. The ruiner of setups. Already had a controversy in Rivals 1 when he made the controllers stop working and to restart the whole PC.
Every time ZB approached the setups this weekend, something broke.
What a wrecking ball. Speaking of wrecking balls, we got Loxodon and Orcane.
Orcane does become very spherical, especially in the axolotl skin. Oh, okay. Just mixing in the back throw there. Normally at these low percents you see like down throw, even if it does throw off
Now,
stage.
Omar did play against Penguin earlier during pools, and it went 3-0, but it was close though. Penguin out put some great pressure on that Orcane of hers, and maybe he'll good. Remembering that, looking to do the same, but that's off to not a great start. Omar kind of out here. Did make top 8 a Riptide as well, looking to continue that streak.
And not just top 8, but top 6. Made it super, right? Top 6? I think it was top 6. He lost the cake, which valid.
Yeah, and I mean, and if this goes poorly for Heelsgood, we know he's got a Claren. Could we be seeing character swap? Because I don't think there's really been a Claren, like, there's not really a dedicated Claren main because Dox has already been eliminated, and I don't think Cheesy counts.
No, I would not call Cheesy Claren as like it'd be a pocket at best.
Yeah. So Heelsgood might be the last bastion for Claren here.
Yeah, to make it into this top 8 here at Heatwave. I can understand seeing if you want to switch off the Orcane based not on game 1 but game 2 specifically, because right now game 1 seems to be going at a pretty steady pace. You get the down throw setup, going for back throw, trying to keep things on stage as much as possible.
What a parry into the kill.
That was nasty. That was such a heads up parry. And now you have to worry about forcing the issue as Orcane here. You never want to get caught where in a juggle situation as Orcane, but you have to make things happen. And Omar and this Voxodon is so good at anti-air.
Oh, what a combo, but just a little bit too low percent. You look in Rivals 1, that might have been a kill. Orcane up strong at 80, watch out.
But we're hunting down these drop zone
Orcane with that deadly nair. Gonna have to use the puddle though. Not able to steal ledge in time after using that puddle up B. Heelsgood goes a little too deep and does let Omar back, but that's a ton of damage.
Another parry on the puddle. Luckily, still has the puddle down, but we're turning this into a tech chase. Just one forward air, and then calls out with the side special grab.
Gets the chorp.
All right, hydroplane in order to try and continue to steal this.
Good tech.
What a
super
tech.
important. That would have probably been a stock if Omar missed it, but back here barely not working. Up air sour spotting as well, but still gets the kill off the side.
164, one would hope so. 57% is not all that
Oh,
bad.
back air
The
gets caught
intercept
there.
has no jump, but is able to make it back to ledge. Another jab 1-2. As Omar with these jabs has been so good, like just stuffing out any amount of approaches by just putting out jab 1-2 at the immediate of timing. Like every time you think you get a whiff punish, nope, you get jab 2'd, and you might be DIing wrong into an up strong after.
All right, Heelsgood roaring back here though.
Oh, hello.
Tons of nair is going to be coming out here. Percent's nearly even though. Omar not sure about the magma count on this skin. Oh, get up attacks onto the Orcane puddle. Percent's all but even.
It doesn't seem like there's any magma online right now. It's just
All right, Omar gonna need to get some magma off of this meatball here. Oh,
barely
almost gets a parry to up strong.
didn't quite reach the puddle in time, so the Dacus did not reach
Oh,
high
he was
enough.
good with a slow get up there. That could be the chance that Omar needs, but not willing to go all the way off stage
Back air.
with that magma.
Big follow-up, chasing again his heels, showing no fear. Another drop zone there. Seeing one more, has to spend puddle. Or doesn't. Able to get by with just the wall jump. Tries for the bubble butt, but is not able to reach it.
Oh,
thanks to the
bubble butt
range.
barely doesn't reach on that one. Just let it up strong. We're just gonna up strong. Game over.
Would you raw DP for $1 million?
Omar will raw DP for 1/3 of a top 8 opportunity.
So the answer is yes. And he let that rip.
That one ain't even invincible.
Imagine if it was.
Ah. I hate imagining.
No imagination here. We take it for face value. We spawning into the Godai Delta. Perfect stage for an abyssal creature like Omar. As we go into the setup for the platform tech chase, thanks to that Loxodon up throw being so good. Landing forward air as well. Loxodon just has like such good hitboxes. Like
Yep, especially off that up throw.
Oh.
Any of those good hitboxes guaranteed. Imagination land.
Oh, the up air to cover in Orcane's weakest spot. Not having a ton of air acceleration means that Orcane can get juggled pretty
Gonna
reliably.
have to go to puddle, but doesn't seem to have one.
Yeah, did not have it immediately. Forced to just hold that L.
Omar shielding for his life against his Orcane pressure. Heelsgood still takes that hit.
77, want some bubbles, able to place puddle immediately
Good
down.
tech, good tech.
Top zone Nair is just everything that Heal has been going for, but Omar seems to be willing to take the hit as long as it means he survives. Oh, down air, big.
Oh, watch out. Heelsgood DIing all the way out on that magma explosion.
Look at
No puddle, that's
forward
it.
airs.
Oh, Orca hop back. Off that ball jump. Huge for Heelsgood here.
When Omar smells blood in the water, you know that he is committing to as many options
yeah.
as he can off stage. The eyeball being set up, it trades with the bubble butt. So Heels is still in a position where he needs to take this stock. Needs to find one of these scrappy hits, but it's so tough. Looking for an
Oh,
up
gets the
strong.
jab reset, but too early in the up strong.
Yeah. I wonder if you
Oh, cover every tech option. Big ol' up strong, swinging it.
up strong with the magma empowered
Sweet
afterwards.
spot up air from Orcane though. Heelsgood has a bit of a chance here, full stock down, but not totally out.
Yeah, we saw how quickly they can rack up damage, but it's never been about that in this set thus far. He was always falling a little bit behind when it comes to completing the stock and like actually taking it at the end of the day. The offstage game purely in Omar's advantage.
Omar kind of unleashed here, going for some fancy stuff.
Oh, jab 1-2, trying to intercept, but Omar gets out of danger so swiftly. Not willing to take any mix
those little jabs.
starts. Oh, magma burst. That was so layered. Like the down. Okay, and then picking
All
up
right.
back air to boot. Omar's offense is crazy.
If we're Heelsgood, we gotta ask the question: do we pick Claren?
Do
Oh,
the canonical matchup.
gotta think about the old Masters Heelsgood. We got Boyko. Shirana, my gun till I shoot. Channel that energy for this reverse 3-0.
Sorry. What? Okay, I'm being shown memes.
All right, here we got Heelsgood loading up to Merchant Warrior. You're off to a fast start with this Claren. Claren locks going hard.
All right, immediately we see the offstage game. No need to warm up the hands for this Claire, and we are getting right into it, but it's hard to stuff out. Locks on double roll in order to get away from the rival
right.
one spot dodge in order to
Yeah,
avoid the up tilt.
that's my kind of spot dodge. I don't believe in any of that new age stuff.
Oh, toss downwards, tried to get the reset, but Heels finds his way back to center stage.
Terrifying amount of air drift on that. Are you kidding me? Locks on, super locks it on card, flying through the air.
Yeah, shooting straight into that tusk
And
and hard
Claren
DI
could have died. I feel like every Claren swap that we've seen has been somewhat disastrous in their own special ways.
It's every time I see Heels, they always ride the razor thin line between super sick and OISD.
Super sick and super sick.
Yeah.
Oog.
It's certainly a rough one, but now a 3-1 lead with
Heyo.
2 stocks.
No 3 stock here. Claren has taken a stock for the first time in this top 16.
That's tough. That's tough, boss.
We're out here. But Heelsgood might not be out here for much longer.
Oh, starting to get these resets, though. The jab down to on the platform. Not bad. Immediately taking the grab. Double dash back.
All right. Hey, wait a second.
Yeah, doesn't find the tipper. Didn't also.
If that SD didn't happen, I feel like Heelsgood would be in such a good spot this game. But instead, congratulations to Omar on the 3-0. Top 8 berth.
A fist bump, and Omar locking into Loxodon.
Omar will be playing against Squanto in top 8.
I
In the meantime, we've got Cheesy Potato versus Juno off stream. And as for who will be playing against the winner of Cheesy and Juno, that is to be decided right here with our next set, which is going to be NBAD versus Bunthers. So some Maple Crag.
Maple Crag.
See if NBAD's got it in him.
It's been a good top 16. Very, very solid. The difference between every Loxodon and every Crag that we've seen has been super.
They are certainly.
And I
showing some
really like
differences
I really like seeing Heels push into the further parts of brackets.
He was definitely taking risks there.
Yeah.
Did play
I like
off on
that,
ninth
right?
is real good.
Yeah.
Got some wins.
Not only is ninth place really solid, like really right on the cusp of breaking into what has been a very, very stock top 8. But it's really awesome to see heals and players like him push and be willing to take risks, because the only way you learn your own limits is by committing those SDs and committing
Loser
those
gets
mistakes.
ninth. Not the best time to learn risks, but when you got nothing else going on,
Yeah, and
time to push it a bit. See what you get.
And it was never like, especially with the Arcane, right? The Arcane was so willing. Like, I'm riding the razor thin line between surviving and landing this edge guard, or SDing and put myself in a super deep hole.
That
but
game
he was
one
just willing to commit to that.
That game
And I
one was close though. It was.
It was. Each one was. Well, the Clarion one was kind of not.
That was a little far though, but there was a big.
But like, it was
SD,
only
so
because of the SDs. Like 1 and 3 were only so one-sided because of a very low percent SD. Like the heals is so close to finding that perfect harmony between like deep, highly committal, high reward edge guards and digging yourself into a 6-foot hole.
Yep. So we got NBet here on the Maple. This is the last Maple remaining. Elkis has already lost and gotten 9th.
Yeah, to Squanto.
We are guaranteed to have at least 2 of either Crag or Loxodon as Cheesy and Juno playoff stream. Cheesy on the Crag, Juno on the Loxodon will be joining ZB or Omar to be a duplicate character in top 8.
This will either be a triad.
We could see 3 Crags in top 8 still.
3 Crags in top 8 possible. Or we could see the single Maple make it into top 8 here. And this matchup's not particularly great for Crag, but it's also just
it's entirely fine.
Yeah.
Maple has some big issues in regard to breaking Crag's crouch cancel floor hug game at low percent. Once she can finally get Crag launched and get a combo started, it's up air city. The edge guard's pretty nice for Maple. She has a lot of different ways to pressure Crag off stage and stomp pillar. But Crag touches Maple at any percent, and Maple can just die in 1 hit.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say that Maple really wins that matchup when that's the stakes we're dealing with, despite her superior speed and neutral capabilities.
Yeah, definitely one of those matchups that's just in the classic spectrum of volatile even.
Oh no. That's tethered to Terry.
Thankfully, Terry was there, spawning it immediately. Always good to have that lifeline, especially if you plan on going off stage a ton. Not going
for that roll out.
Mark.
Needed to get up attack there. Haven't seen any Crags do special get up. Like the rock grab one. Really almost biting there.
I feel like Crag special getup is like so.
The full charge. NBet kind of nasty with it. Wait.
Hey, that was kind of sick.
Cool.
Oh, the up
air city.
We missed out on the second up air. So instead, Bunthers gets away with just minimal damage, gets to keep in 400%, and without getting the up air, the upper is further attempted, though NBad wants it. Like, the intent for NBad is, I'm going to call out one of your jumps with up air, and that's just going to be how I play around floor hugging, crouch canceling, and everything in between, because you're already in midair,
Double
and
done.
I'm already cashing out.
Attempted. All right, that fair DI, not super great. NBad actually does have a chance here. Instant ledge take from Bunthers. NBad trying to do as quick as possible, get the ledge, but Bunthers same idea on that same wavelength. But we are in trouble here for Bunthers.
Ooh.
Oh, wants it all off that up air. Does finally get it, but gets off a trade, so no tether.
Interesting.
Up front here?
Yeah. So many.
NBad looking crazy. Wait.
It's like dash back forward strong has been crazy for NBad this game. And especially since there has been no problems with marking Crag, and as almost there never is. So
yeah, Crag is a seed magnet, that is for sure. All right, Bunthers kind of needs this here. NBad takes it to wall. Here clapping in the background, I believe that means our other top 8 is decided here between Juno and
is Cheesy Potato.
Juno and Cheesy.
Yeah, Cheesy looks like she won that over Juno, so that means one
Crag is in there.
Could be a third, or it could be NBad, who seems to be storming through Bunthers right now.
NBad on a diabolical run. That's just DI out. You don't even need a tether. Holy, this Maple's fast.
The tether was ready though. Like, that's the age-old kind of adage, right? There is the difference between making a decision and making the correct decision is always timing, and sometimes it's just better to make a decision quickly so that way you can keep the pressure up, especially for a fast character.
Double parry. Wait, Crag? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's interesting. Crag getting that on the double parry. Invincibility.
Plenty of it, too. Trying to dash back, but NBad disengages and then re-engages so swiftly. Lily well out of harm's way and perfect for any sort of back throw setups that NBad chooses to go for, or just continued callouts with the up airs. as they are certainly plentiful. I want to see Bunther start to down air some of these dashes and some of the side special dashes and dash attacks on block.
And bad, a very, very large user and abuser of those movement options Maple has in neutral on the ground. Dash attack and side B. Bunther's also being pretty passive on the edge guard here.
Finds a 4 there.
Oh, does want that dander, but Maple is so small. It's hard to hit her with that move.
Very, very tiny lady. No less ferocious. Oh, the up air getting SDI'd out of.
Yeah, super tense here. Both of them looking for that one big hit that leads to the kill shots. Also, rock throw not that great against Maple. Her dash attack either goes under it or sends it in the hellish direction.
Seeing Maple just slip and slide underneath rock toss is that just must be
oh my God.
upsetting. Oh, rock in hand, can't do anything until you get rid of it.
Jump for his life. Oh, tries to find a fair, but too late. And there's the root. N-Bag just runs off and dies, trying to get that forward air.
I respect the
does not
attempt.
come out.
Decisions were made. The correct one, not so much, but it was made quickly. Oh, just trying to jab out of that? Here. Oh, this should just be...
Get some mustard on that one, but Bunthers is living. N-Bag maybe wanted to do a seed into Rap Confirm there instead.
Yeah.
Upbeat, Crag is still so dang heavy, but that is a kill. Super important for N-Bag to get those Crag stocks eliminated as early as possible because he can lift a 200 without it, even having to worry about it.
Really getting procced by just how big Crag is, but missing completely. Saving out N-Bad thanks to the quick hit to prevent any further combos, but this is 80%.
Oh, good weight from Bunthers. Does only get a fair there, though.
Stealing the ledge, trying to cover with neutral air, but a nice delay on the side of N-Bad to get back.
Oh no, up tilt called out. That is going to be a kill for Bunthers here. Looking pretty good.
What a call out. Like, to commit to that without any setup, too.
We got some more up airs here.
The dash and go for it. So, plenty of damage. Maple has so many good checkmate situations that she can just turn the corner so quickly on stocks, regardless of how heavy you are. Perfect parry.
Oh, we got Poppy out here.
Poppy
down the wrong way, though.
Didn't get the toss. Finds dash attack. Looks for the pop.
Oh, the wall was a save.
Was off stage. Nice positioning from Bunthers there. Just a fastball a little bit in order to be as safe as possible. 177 is nothing to sneeze at, but we're seeing some punishes.
Really getting beat up real bad here. Bunthers on a constant offensive. Good down strike, but Bunthers does have that DI unlocked. Is marked. N-Bed going super deep here. Now Bunthers suddenly in the driver's seat, perhaps. Good DI up on that up air. Killer wall in place, but not what Bunthers might have wanted. Still makes it back. Crag will always make it back. Crag never die.
Unable to get to the down air, down strong as well. Missing the dash attack and the down tilt. Missing out on all of these finishing moves, all these finishing setups, and instead Bunthers is just allowed to play tower defense.
Rock coming in clutch here.
Cut things off and anticipated the shards, so the parry got mildly punished. At 169, you're not finding any launchers that set up into combos.
Nair
you
takes
just need the stray hit. That'll confirm into the tether Nair, and we've got ourselves a chance here for N-Bad.
Lily with the bite here, into a regrab. Into a regrab.
Playing off the platform.
Up tilt, but does he get the fair? No double jump on N-Bad here. Barely makes it to ledge. Oh no.
That down air was almost so clean.
Bunthers lost their wallet there. Caught in the dash chance of reading a tech roll in.
N-Bad gets away, but is always too quick to make a decision. The DI out. Has to break the pillar, but the invulnerability lets him survive and get that jump back. That lets it rip. Holy.
Not gonna be it, I don't think.
140
and that double jump
still holding on, able to get the
Lily
ledge.
Parry. Oh, not the dash check you want out there. Good tech, good tech. N-Bad is still here. N-Bad is still here.
172 MSB and N-Bad is still holding on. Back airs coming down. The dash dance was so clean, but we're not confirming anything off this down throw. The pillar is broken, and we are just seeing Bunthers have one in mind, and that is the forward
You only need one fair. You only need one fair.
You only need one.
What a game. And N-Bad did have a crucial ST there.
Fair.
Gotta keep that in mind.
Held together for as long as they could, but Bunthers does walk with the win, and a win's a win. It marks it on the board.
Absolutely, and we're heading to Rockwall here.
Volatile as this entire set has been. Maple's combo game on this stage with the up airs, the infinite.
Oh, getting really involved.
That's funny. That was a cheeky little combo route, but we know how dangerous Crag can be on Rockwall. We know especially how good Maple can be.
Oh,
the
just
up air
ripping
conversion.
strong. Don't even need the wraps, just get him from Dammy.
That seems to be N-Bad's MO, right? Like, I'm not always as crystal clean with the up air, full up air combos.
Well, here's some up air combos for you.
But we're not going to the platforms, right? We're not resetting any of our resources.
Oh, double
Instead,
front dodge does not pay off, but that
we're-
second place will work.
We're looking to wrap. That's the intent for N-Bad here.
Oh,
Nice
God.
back track. Lily comes in clutch in order to tie up this bug and take the stock up 3 stocks to 2 with relatively low percentage.
Oh, Lily getting involved there a little
go,
bit.
Lily.
Some cheeky bite.
Ooh, the wave dash forward tried to bait out a spot dodge though, but Bunthers was not did not find any success on that wave. Did with the match out.
Good tech from N-Bad. Oh, doesn't quite get the ledge.
You might be seeing Bunthers shift his timings a little bit depending on
Double parry, both characters invincible.
okay, just
Crag should not be invincible there in Rivals 1 if you double parry does not get invincibility.
that is fine. Unique interactions. A lot of differences between the 2 games here as the invincible Maple powers right through that back air and finds a nice combo downward
Ooh,
dash.
I like the down B.
I really enjoy
I know
it.
N-Bad just died, but I think that there's potential in that
Yeah.
mix.
I think that is definitely the direction of Maple to be explored more.
Put on
It's
still got
like
a jab
downward
percent.
dash setups.
All right, Bunter's kind of fighting for his life here against N-Bad's relentless pressure. Ask me how I know that N-Bad's good against Crag on Rockwall.
Maybe later. Because we can see the full
yeah.
effect of it right now.
All right,
And,
Bunter needs something big here. But the shards get parried again.
they're so ready for the different parry angles. Bunter's not having a ton
Oh,
of
N-Bad
mix
just
with the
swinging
rock.
strongs.
Bunter's mix is all coming around like being a fast faller and not a ton of the Crag specific stuff.
They're coming out.
And that's going to be Tether Nair. Closing
N-Bad
down the
moving on
stock.
point here.
Bunter's doing a good job of hitting Lily in order to take her out of the party. Looks for Spires, but N-Bad already out of danger. Right in the nick of time. Up air connects.
Crag too low percent to really get launched there. They're only going to be a double.
Oh, but there's another up air. We're just chipping on damage.
That's the thing about this stage is you're heavily incentivized as Crag to jump, but Maple's up air is so nasty. You don't really want to jump. So the good points of this stage are not really in Crag's favor anymore in this matchup.
Yeah, and instead we just get to see Bunthers like playing what's
Super deep trade side special. Both players on that side.
like you're losing out whenever you like spawn rock or use pillar shenanigans
wrap.
or anything like
We
that.
got a Poppy. Oh, the Poppy and the Mark at the same time, but it is shielded.
Bunthers doing Fundy's Crag stuff and getting the parry on the Spire. Not gonna lead you to
Whoa, go
much.
for it all.
Tries for the uppercut, but does not find it. Doesn't have the tether as well. Okay, immediately remarks.
It's intense dash dance from both players here, but N-Bad will find the up air. Is that another
Do it.
kill?
Yes, it
Bunter
does.
holds up to get out of the up air, but that means you are dead to the nair when you are deep in the blast, something like that. Bunter's had to hold down and out to not die to nair, but was holding for the up air instead.
Yeah, bans the same 2 stages right off the bat. Air Armada and Hyperborean Harbor off the
This is
table.
a good pick.
So Bunthers locks in Etherean Forest. Instantly dash attack.
But no follow-up, no jabs or anything afterwards. Interesting.
And again, it's just we're keeping things super low to the ground here as Bunthers. We're playing empty hop mix-ups. We're playing fast-falling nature of the character. We're keeping things away from rock and away from pillar unless it's a recovery tool. Goes for the downward dash again, trying to explore that mix-up a little bit. But Bunthers is the one with the offense on the table. It's always so precarious when both players are playing around a ledge like that. It just gets so scary, especially when you have conversions like that on the table.
No kill.
Rock online as soon as Maple takes to the skies like that. Oh, down throw.
Oh, doesn't do forward strong, only goes for down strong, which does not quite have the reach to be tech out.
Down toss the rock, goes for just
What a
jab.
pair. N-Bad's been so on point with these pairs.
So on
Are you
point.
kidding me? Still dead though.
Oh, and the pillar was there. Didn't matter, but
Bunter's won game 5 real bad here.
Yeah. Fighting with every ounce of everything that is in this Ladybug body. Trying for the quick grab, playing center stage. When you have leads against Maple, you can't keep up with her speed, so play center stage and let her come to you. It's
up strong.
You're
Not gonna
set and done. The up strong doesn't close out the stock, but it's a ton of damage. Oh, look for the grab yet again. Looks for the back of Maple too.
Oh, wanted a regrab of some kind with N-Bad shielding.
It's a lot of down airs out of shield right now. We are looking for the massive punish, and we are not going to...
Double dunk!
Fair at that height?
NBadDoubledunk.com! coming out in clutch.
The mix-up from NBAD was crazy, and at the nick of time, too. 57% is not too much. 65, nowhere near as much as you would like it to be if
That's
you're
a wrap.
Bunters, because we're putting things together and we're putting some shoelaces on in order to tie together what could be the last game of this set and of these top 8 qualifiers.
Does grab back to ledge.
Back
Shield
throw.
grab comes out. Still nothing doing though. Craig's big ol' recovery.
Oh,
Might
you're
still
gone?
get stuck out.
you
And
are.
bad with an up B instead of a side B. Maybe Rivals one brain, maybe a misinput. This is Bunter's chance to force game 5 here.
Couple up airs are huge, though. The dash attack to catch the landing, no
That's a
fair.
miss, unfair.
That's tough. Has to regain the neutral.
Fastball and Lillian shield, pretty huge.
Oh, reads the neutral check, but just go.
Oh! Bunters was not expecting down strong to be the play there. Thought it'd be a combo move instead of a kill move. DI's at out. This could be Bunter's tournament stock.
Down tilt, or down strong, down tilt, down strong. What a NBAD is just pulling rabbits out of hats here in game 4, never allowing Bunters to feel comfortable. But every single time NBAD pulls a trick out, Bunters responds in kind with the ability to find a lead and bring us ever so close to another game 5. Back air.
Oh man, intense neutral shield. Crag back here though. Certainly one of the moves of all time.
Oh, the downward dash.
Good DI out on that down throw, super important, but Bunters is relentless here. This could be it, but reading tech in. Still gets that fair.
Beats the spot dodge there. 2 uppercuts early.
Oh, both players with some misses here.
Missed out on a chance for a huge command grab. Instead, we get the back throw.
Lily.
Just down
Mark
strong.
reapplied. Bunters at ledge, gonna use that invincible fair, and not respecting the invulnerability that Bunters has.
We're starting to get to some really dangerous territory here, MLB.
Rock pressure coming out, and that barely makes it, but
strike
that is
hit
going
is
to get shoved. That should be an up air, but it's on the sweet spot.
The straight hit game's never not in the favor of Crag, and that's exactly what Bunters is looking for. Needs that final fair. Needs that final fair. The death to fall. Down
And that is the third person to make top 8 at Heatwave in both Rivals 1 and 2. Who could have seen NBAD making a miracle in 2 games on the same day?
with 2 different characters. No worry required to make top
What
8
a
here.
play.
And NBAD walks with that 3-1.
What
Oh, and you can see him in the corner
hell
there.
was that set? NBAD
That
knew
was
that raw
sick.
down strong was not going to kill at the end there. So had to do a little cheeky setup to get that little bit of extra percent.
That's just a thing then, right? Like down strong on Crag.
That was some DIN because Bunters was
for
expecting
sure.
raw down strong. So DI'd in on that down tilt, and that leads to
Right?
yet another
Oh my
one.
God, that is such a brutal mix-up. And
All
to
right.
have to rewire your brain in the final moments of a game that is an elimination game,
Unreal.
unreal. Absolutely unreal. The amount of, I mean, I described it as rabbits out of hats, but tricks up the sleeve,
Yeah.
knives in the pocket, however you want to phrase it, that was NBAD pulling out every single stop in order to take his name into top 8.
Disappointing run for Bunters, who went up from 2-0 on Pikmon to out at 9th, but that's just
That's
how the
rough.
cookie crumbles sometimes.
Sometimes that's how it happens.
When there's a Crag, there's a way. I anticipate that they will be back in no time.
Oh yeah, Bunters is well talented enough
Right,
in order
so-
to make top 8s at yet more brackets if the opportunity calls for it.
And with that, our
we're
top
very
8's
excited to
decided.
do that. Yeah, and that means with
Behold.
Squanto, Omar, Cheesy, and NBAD making it, that makes for 2 Crags, 1 Loxodont, 1 Rano, 1 Fleet, 1 Forsburn, 1 Zetterburn, and 1 Maple. Only 1 reoccurring character.
And guess what? NBAD has yet another Crag. Seems to be a preferred matchup for him at this point.
It's making quite the
We're
storm through the bug.
writing the Maple Crag matchup guide as we speak through this immaculate Maple gameplay.
Absolutely insane. This top 8 is going to be something you are not going to want to miss because we're getting some killers, some absolute bangers coming up real soon. But we're going to be taking a quick break to pass off to our top 8 commentators. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be seeing you. Top 8
Yeah.
coming up. Don't miss it. It's crazy out
It's
here.
going to be awesome.